in just a bit.
Well, I don't know if it's the same Kevin. That's his real name. So
Oh, it's the same Kevin.
Let's see who this is in channel. Could it be the Kevin?
It's a Kevin.
A Kevin.
It might be the Kevin. We don't know.
Thank you to everyone named Kevin in the world.
Thank
Kevin.
you to all
Thank
the
you,
Kevins in the world.
Kevin Bacon, thank you. Kevin Bacon's donating to our Twitch stream tonight.
I was going to throw in at the end of that last round to Playa gets a shout out for ultimate style points right there. He had his teammate Mirage goes up there, clears the dock room of the 2 axes that are there, and then Playa gives him a couple headshots in the back of the head for the TK before he runs the docks in.
Style points, Tarantino style.
Great stuff.
Right?
Well, we've got a red light planted on the left side.
All right.
The right side has already been breached by Team IT. They are doing better than they have on offense so far. We got a little boosting going on. Not going to happen, though. Look at this guy. I don't know who it was. Somebody just jumped down and shut down that little boosting sneaking action. Could have been a game changer right there. You got 2 minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock.
Time's running out. Gut. All right, we've talked about Kevin Bacon donating to our stream tonight. Guess who else is in channel? Chuck Norris is back. What's up, Chuck?
Oh, perfect.
Man, we're set. We need Tom Cruise in here, and we're good. We'll get all the power hitters watching the stream tonight.
It is currently looking like it's a Mission Impossible for IT right now.
Ah, nice reference.
Bam!
Good segue. You've learned much.
Horrible joke of the evening out of the way.
You've learned much, my Padawan friend. That's how you do it. Hey, Sarah, welcome, my friend. So this is it. This coming up quickly in garbage time. IT performed extremely well early, but Raw and their experience and their talent and their solid aiming has really just been a final nail in the coffin here for Team IT. Wow.
I'm watching Puma over here. I thought he was going to get just completely dominated. He walked up the hand-over-hand ladder. He's only got a minute left. Looks like he may be the only member of IT left alive right now, and he was hopelessly outnumbered. Again, see some airstrikes coming his way. Takes out Mirage. Look, wow, this guy's on fire. Look at him. He's just unstoppable. He's going to make a headshot right there. Run around the corner. They know where he is. He's got 54 seconds remaining. Jumps down the staircase. It's known that he's down here.
It is known.
Runs into a little bit of resistance, ends up getting shut down.
What's that a reference from, guys? It is known. Khaleesi, it is known.
You got me on that one. We're going to see a grab right here. Jam. Only member of Raw left alive in here. Looks like Mata's going to have no problem. Oh, no, he has a little bit of a problem. He gets shut down and backed up by Bully. Documents remain safe and secure with 18 seconds on the clock.
Thank you, Merlin. Game of Thrones reference, Merlin, my friend. Yeah, exactly. Come on, what's wrong with you people?
Could it be?
It is 6,
Winter.
5,
Winter is
4. Oh, winter is certainly coming for IT. That is it. Good game. Raw win and a massive Shazam.
Wow.
3-1. Congratulations to them. I'll update the scoreboards for posterity's sake.
Yeah. 3-1 right there in favor of Team Raw. I was expecting a little bit more out of IT, particularly after that incredible first round. I mean, look at that.
There you have it.
IT stomps Raw with a 2-minute 17 capture and a lot of momentum on ice. But after being full held in round 2, it looked like, and even when we listened to the War Room, it sounded like they lost a lot of their gusto. They were just sort of deflated. And it kind of fell apart from there going into Beach. 3-1. But you know what? That's not terrible news.
God.
It's not bad.
All right, watch the magic. We're going to update the scoreboard. Boop. And we got our next game lined up here tonight. And I love our viewers. I really do. Look who's in channel tonight hanging out with us.
What are they doing now?
We've got Kevin Bacon. We've got Chuck Norris. We have Elvis. And Arnold Schwarzenegger himself is here. Get to the chopper. Oh, wait, I'm in the wrong camera. Hold on. Back to the War Room. We don't need the spinning RTCW. Get out of there. Wrong symbol. It's chaos. Someone earlier said it's the Wayne's World production. That's about right. Kay versus Rusty coming up next.
Pretty much.
So let's quickly break down this last match. We're going to need information. Merlin joining us here in server. Hi, Merlin. How are you?
Hello. I'm good, thank you.
How long are we away from Cave versus Rusty? Is that underway, or do we have time to hop in?
It's on the same server that you were
Same
playing
server,
on
they're
just
already
now, I
joining.
think.
Okay, well that works
So,
out well.
I guess you're going to get it from the start.
All right, let me change up my background music here real quick.
Hey, Warwich, I am going to step away while I hook up War Room information for Team Cave and Team Rusty. So we'll be able to dial in and listen into both teams. Stay tuned. It's not over yet. This we just saw the second match, Raw versus Team IT. Big win, 3-1 to Raw. We're going to be bringing the match 2 of the doubleheader your way with Cave versus Rusty. A lot of money is being put on Team Cave, but Rusty, they're a solid team too. We'll talk about it. I'll be right back.
All right, I'm going to try to get the stats here at the end of the shoutcast for that last game. Hopefully, I'm sure Bully or someone will come through. They'll pull up the stats for us. If Bully or anyone from Raw happen to be listening, if you can send me a link, Merlin, maybe someone from the stats of the game, I will go over them very quickly if I can. We'll see. I'm standing by for that information. Now, we are in server.
Yeah.
Thank you. And we are going to be looking
have them.
at Rusty versus Cave here in just a moment, and we need to talk about those teams. So let's do that right now. Merlin, what can you tell me? Let's head over to my desktop, and let me pull up the brackets. And let me shut down Sabo's camera. Let's just get rid of this. We're gonna do this better later. So we're gonna fade that out. I've got a great idea to get a Sabo on Sabo camera happening. So we'll fade that out for now. It's giving me a gigantic headache. Or maybe not. Let's see. Nope, that's the wrong one. Hang tight. See, giant headache. Screen region.
Sabo Cam is here to stay.
Sabo Cam is kicking my ass is what it's doing. Oh, bye, Sabo. Look at that. He's ghosting my stream. Watch. You ready? Do a little dance. Whoa, the ghost of Sabo. Oh. All right. Here we have the stream. We just saw Raw versus IT. Raw, of course, victorious 3-1. Now we are looking at from Group 3. No. Where are we at? Yes. The admin is Bully. It is going to be Cave versus Rusty. Merlin, break this down, please.
Cave versus Rusty. You know, you've got a mix of some very old school players. Have you got the names of the players on screen now? I can give you a Games TV link.
Yes, let me go to Games TV. Tight. And I'm
basically,
put up a straw poll here in a
Cave.
All right.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
There we go. We'll put up a straw poll.
Basically,
in a moment.
Cave.
Go ahead.
The same team that you know from the last cups. Rusty have got a mix of some players that you might have heard of. Obviously, Kevin and Oxy playing for Overpowered last cup, as well as Pudi. They have got quite a large lineup, and it's basically whoever's available. I think Kevin and Oxy are probably the main players in terms of availability. Atarax maybe as well. Atarax used to be like managers of a couple of teams. I think he was a manager of a couple of ET teams, maybe even Impact or something like that at some point. I'm not 100% sure. Week played SW way back in like 2005, 2006. I think he won a LAN with a couple of ET teams in like 2007, 2008. So you've got a lot of quality coming back, but their name is very accurate in terms of like they won't have played a lot recently. I did hear that Artstar is actually playing with them as well, who's my brother, of course. So I can't say he's any good at all. So on the other team, on Cave, obviously we've got Dark, like Darky, a very old name. Some people will remember that name from. He won Euro Cup in like 2002, 2003 with Rewind, who
Rewind.
He was also playing with Sanctity in that team. So Darky and Sanctity hooking up again. Islam, Homie, Ferry, or CS or CIS, however you want to say that, but that's Ferry, and Kylie, obviously played with K for the last 2 or 3, like 1 or 2, 3 clubs, I'm not sure. And then now they've added Osiris as well from Badass. He's a solid player. Got some connection problems sometimes, but I think this should be quite a good game, actually.
Yeah.
I would say it's quite equal in terms of quality, but maybe Cave have got a slight upper hand just because they have been playing for the last year as a team. They've added a couple of players, yes, but maybe got
Well-
a slight upper hand. Maps will be very important.
And they have Homie back, who is having some issues with his internet. He is going to be back, and that will make a difference. Initially, he wasn't going to be playing in the Cup, but at the last minute, he was able to get himself a fix. So we will see what a Homie can accomplish. I remember him as one of the standout players from the Anniversary Cup. When I came back to broadcasting, I remember Homie and his sneaky antics. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do tonight. So welcome back to the Aces Command Center for the Aces Alliance Cup tonight. Airwolwich on the mic. Merlin is joining us of Team 1 Soldier. But not this cup, my friend. You're playing for the Americans. Gut is here as well. And Sabo will be back with us here in just a moment. That being said, I'm going to head over, Gut, if you're here, to straw poll and set this up. So let me pass the ball to you.
Well, I was gonna say with this matchup we got coming up next, we have, it should be interesting, I guess, for people in America watching this, because we're not as familiar with individual players in the European scene, and especially going back in the European scene, and we've just kind of become accustomed to the teams that we've seen in this, your One Soldier, your Raw, etc. So it's kind of it's a new matchup, and from what it seems like, looking at that the G Bookie feature on the Games TV side, it looks like it's relatively close. People are betting on both sides right there, so it should be a good matchup.
I'm going to pull up the Axis Goat poll here this evening, and there you have it. Let me link the Lincoln channel, Cave versus Rusty. And
Cave, yeah, very close. Very close on G-Bookie. I see Cave as being slightly favored over them. Rusty is, I don't know, it's kind of a hodgepodge, kind of a mix of different players. We got Pooty. I recognize that name. I definitely recognize Artstar, who's one of the leading members of the Crossfire community site over there. So hats off to him being a big upstanding member of the community. We've got Kevin. We've seen him play many times before. Oxy. Lots of great players. Can't forget Adarax either. Lots of really great players over there, but some of them come from ET. Some of them haven't played so much. Maybe that's the reason why they're going with the name Rusty. I don't know. They're kind of an unknown quantity right here, and I think that's why most people are favoring Cave tonight.
All right, Norris, you can't vote. Go ahead and just make your vote known in channel. We'll have it recorded. We'll get back to this here in a moment. But 21 total votes coming in. I know we can do better than that, guys. Let's make it happen. Right now, Cave is favored to win it, according to our viewers. And we are in server. Let's take a look here. Waiting just moments away from start. I'm kind of liking the direction things are going. Teams are on time. Matches are being played. It's a
completely different tournament, isn't it?
It's a big step in the right direction. So,
absolutely. And another big step in the right direction is the fact that we've got War Room information locked down for both teams.
Fantastic.
So we will be able to hack in and listen to both of these guys. Of course, we've seen and listened to Cave many times over in previous cups. And Rusty, will be good to tune in and see what these guys are talking about and how they operate in the game. Taking a look at the pings, it looks like just about everybody's pretty much evenly in the mid-50s or so. So we're not going to see any massive ping issues like we saw earlier in that Pew Pew versus Crossfire matchup where we had one person playing all the way from, who was that? I think it was Dusty, maybe? Playing all the way from Australia, that's where it was, with 300 millisecond ping. Yeah, it was Panzer, but it hurts.
Yeah, that was Dash.
Dash, that's who it was. I knew it was sort of a D.
So we have
Dusty is a lagger as well, so.
Yeah,
pulling out
exactly.
all the
I
stops
mixed
for
my
this match
ladders up.
tonight. We have War Room coverage brought to you by Sabo the Saboteur, and I think the idea that I'm going to do here the next time we have you, Sabo, is I'm going to make an exact mirror of the screen that you're seeing for Wolf, like with the scoreboard and our cameras. So I'm going to mirror that, except in the bottom right-hand corner.
Oh, I see.
I'm going to put up kind of a, I don't know, a 3/4 screen to kind of stick right down the bottom corner, and then that will be your camera view that I can just pull up at the touch of a button, as opposed to a giant screen.
I see. So you're just going to bring something up.
It'll just fade
and
it
then
in.
we can slide up this.
And then that will just pop in. So, I think that'll be better than the giant pixelated full screen. And then, of course,
yeah, because the thing is, broadcast low quality.
As you should, because you're running about 1,000 programs. So we've seen what happens. By the way, throttling Wolf has worked.
Apparently.
You're with us. You haven't disconnected. So whatever you did, great job.
So far. Yeah, exactly. And, you know, for those of you who tune in all the time, you're used to me right about now disappearing and just leaving. Apparently, Return to Castle Wolfenstein, more than anything else, uses all of my bandwidth. Go figure.
Yeah.
So I just had to throttle it back a little bit, and it's working. The video compression's fine. It's the 10-year-old game that uses too much system resources.
Crazy, right? A shout out to Plows.
Yeah.
Thank you for following the stream, my friend. We have a lot more to come in the days to come as well. Let's head back to our Axis Goat poll. Oh, hold on, the goat has been muted. There we go. All right, back to our poll.
The goat's been muted.
And I think we can see the final result here is Cave have this in the bag, Merlin. 17-13 over Russ. Well, not the score, but 17 votes over 13 votes that Cave is going to win. Would you agree, Merlin?
All right.
He's AFK.
I think Merlin's gone. Looking in the server right now. They're already talking. Looks like we got all the team members in for Team Rusty and for Team Cave, and they're discussing Knife Fight. Now, if you are just tuning in, this is the third match we've officially covered for the ASUS Alliance Cup right here. We got big prizes going out to the top teams, and we're in the middle of week 1 of the 3-week group stage before the playoffs. We determine what 2 maps will be played by process of elimination, and the first team who gets to eliminate maps is the winner of a one-on-one knife fight.
That's what I need. I need a
which
knife.
is different.
Like, I'm looking around here
Well,
at
we used to...
my desktop here, and I have myself... All right, this is a kind of a generic version of it. I have a much better... I have this. Oh, all right, you've got the knife, Sabo. I've got my E11 blaster.
Exactly. Let's duke it out, buddy.
So I can, you know, I've got that, but...
I am the master of props. I am also the master of my pocket calculator. A little Kraftwerk reference for those of you old school.
Oh, Kraftwerk is the best. They began.
Yeah, there you go.
Kraftwerk.
They created it.
Oh yeah, they did. Way ahead of their time. Moments away here, guys.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know it, you look it up. You'll like it. Okay, Knife Fight's underway, Warwich.
Oh, all right.
Well,
let me get some appropriate music for the knife fights.
Looks like it's going to be Weak representing Rusty and Islam representing Team Cave in the knife fight.
Battle in the trenches tonight. Knife fight underway. Let's roll. Into the trenches we go. 25. Oh my God, just like that. Islam is going to get the kill. Rusty stabbed to death. So Islam and Team Cave ready to make the first elimination tonight.
All right, there's a whole map pool, and Team Cave gets to make the first elimination or defer if they choose. We saw that happen last time around.
I wasn't even in the game. Son of a... Sorry. I was looking at me. Well, you missed it. Son of a... I need a word. I need a word. What's the word I'm looking for? Son of a fire truck. Damn it.
Booty?
Sorry. Got a lot going on over here.
All right, Cave, just like the last time around, Cave is deferring the choice and allowing Team Rusty to eliminate first. We talked about that gut before. This is a strategic move because it means that Team Cave is able to choose the final elimination, securing which 2 maps are going to be played. So it's a very strategic thing to do. It's a sneaky thing to do.
All right, here we go.
And the map choice for everybody is, of course, Beach, the classic village, Frost, Ice,
Assault, and Base.
Assault, and Base.
God, we missed the entire night.
Will now take turns eliminating.
For that. Anyway, we're going to be doing some elimination here, and Jeff Texter, another RTCW shoutcaster from the...
Is he tuned in?
Past. He's here.
Jeff?
He's hanging out.
Hey, good to see you, Jeff.
All right.
You know, Jeff and I tried to hook up a couple of times. He was in Connecticut for work, and it just never quite worked out. I'm flying too much, and he's working too hard. All right.
I'm never gonna watch this recording. I'm ashamed of myself. That was a fun. Well, it was a fast knife fight. It was quick.
I'm curious. I'm curious what you're talking about here.
Oh, I just had my. Yeah.
We're still waiting.
Nothing. Move along.
Just video stuff. Okay, looks like Rusty is going to be eliminating Base.
Okay. No surprise.
From,
Watch Assault. Bye bye.
From the map.
Go bye bye next. Bye bye Assault.
Well, it's up to Team Cave.
I know. Good watch. Let's be realistic here.
Gut, what do you think?
I don't know. I would agree. That seems the most likely.
They're taking their time. You know, they're talking about it.
Oh,
Frostbite going to be
okay,
out.
well.
Surprising. We've seen so much Frostbite. Maybe people are just tired of it. I don't know. So now the next elimination goes to
$20. It's going to be
Team
beach and ice.
Rusty.
If we see that for the third time in a row, we might as well rename the tournament the Asus Beach and Ice Tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems to be the two maps that people want to play.
We'll see. Deliberations still going on.
Hey, Lukey. Thanks. I always used it. I've always used the Red Alert soundtrack when I'm not using Wolf music. It's a staple of the past.
I keep listening in myself secretly. There's a lot of discussion going on in the Team Rusty TeamSpeak right now. They're talking about which one they want to eliminate. So,
this is why elimination's fun, because
they seem
it adds another dimension.
Hey.
Let the randomness start.
I think we are the two teams who have practiced the lesson the entire cup. So it's going to be a random match, just like our random shoutcast tonight. Sometimes we have it locked down. We are on it. Tonight, not so much. I think I got thrown off because it was just you and me, Sabo. I was shivering. I was scared. I was nervous. And then Gut and Merlin came and saved us.
It's all good. We got Gut here. It looks like Rusty's going to be throwing out Beach over there.
Okay.
Next one, Cave tosses out
Snow
Assault.
maps extraordinaire.
Yeah, well, you know,
Village
winter
and
is
Ice.
coming. Winter is coming. Village and Ice will be the maps right here.
All right, well, I'm glad to see
We've
Village
seen
for a
Ice. This will be
change.
the third time this cup.
And I do have
And Village, yeah. We haven't seen it in a while.
do have an update here. It looks like we have ourselves a game update tonight brought to you by Mini RTCW. And he tells us that I Don't Give a Fire Truck have defeated Elite 4-0, if I'm reading that correctly.
So far, nothing on Games TV.
Is that official?
Yeah,
Ron?
Mammon, I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you. Maybe Faster can tell us.
Okay, Fantasy says that is in fact correct. So I Don't Give a Fire Truck and Zed TKing their way to victory over Elite 4-0. So congratulations to them advancing. Obviously, we just saw a 3-1 victory for Raw over IT, and now we are going to hop back in the server tonight as we take a look at Cave versus Rusty. Here we are. And Toxic Girl pointed out that earlier I almost accidentally joined the game. That was about a half an hour ago, but let's not do that.
That would have been bad. Right now, we're going into the first map of this match, Team Cave versus Team Rusty. Kind of a random game. They're both saying they haven't practiced very much, so anything can and will happen. Cave is the favored team. Rusty, the underdogs over here. Village, which we have not seen Village in a long, long time. The last tournament we covered was One More Cup number 8, a 3v3, which did not include Village in the map list at all. And I tell you, we used to dread being on this map because of the endless double full holds that would happen time and time again. It's kind of nice to see the streets of Village again.
Yes, welcome back. You won't be saying that by the time we're done. Guarantee.
No, I won't. That's why I'm saying it now, while I'm excited.
And is it a prerequisite, Gut, that 3/4 of the maps in RTCW have got to be covered in snow? Europe is cold. If I've learned one thing about Europe from this game, it's cold.
It is
no
snowing.
wonder you guys go out in the summertime for
True.
your 1 week that you get of warmth, because it is
All year
brutal
round.
in Europe, apparently.
Then again, if you had, which I know you probably didn't, but if anybody had the NFL on today, you see half the games were played in some snow on the East Coast today. So I think we're
Nice.
getting our turn out here.
Snow
Yeah.
games.
Yeah, I keep peeking out my window. It hasn't hit me yet. Up in the Northeast.
Well, if it starts snowing in
All
Arizona,
right.
then we have an issue. So hopefully not.
Yeah. Well,
Waiting
we're
on
waiting on
Sam.
2 members of the team Rusty, the team captain Atarax, along with Week, to ready up, and we will be underway for the third official live covered match on Warwitch TV of the Asus Alliance Cup. This one is for keeps, man.
Yeah. And again, a big salute to all of you who have dialed in. We've got some record numbers, especially for week 1. So imagine right now in week 1 how the finals are going to look. Very excited. So thank you guys for being a part of our broadcast tonight. Hopefully the stream is nice and smooth. Been pondering actually broadcasting at a lower bit rate for my European friends. We'll see. I can do that. It won't look
Make
as
it
nice.
smoother for them, yeah.
It'll be smooth though. So we shall see. Enough of that. Ladies and gentlemen, good games being, or good luck and have fun being exchanged. So, let's ramp it up. Round 2, or round 1 rather, of Cave versus Rusty on MP Village tonight. Take a look at the rosters for you. Kevin, Oxy, Artstar, Pooty, Atarax, and Weak versus Sanctity, Osiris, Fairy, Darky, Homie, and Islam. Gonna dial it in T-Mobile style. All right, Sabo, you've got the call, Commander. Take it away.
All right, I'm actually following Rusty's Panzer. It's going to be Pooty over here as he walks his way over towards the Door of Death. These guys are taking their time, slowly setting up a little push right outside this door. It's going to be up to Pooty to peek his head right around the corner. And, yeah, that didn't work. He got blown away by Sanctity's grenade, and that's going to really weaken these guys as they
Racing
rush
inside.
into the door.
Wow, how did he
Pooty.
get inside? Pooty dodging bullets.
Wow.
That was incredible. He had nothing but a grenade in his hand and 5 HP. Run the gauntlet, buddy.
On fire. Nice. Pooty, or Team Rusty, actually already grabbing that forward flag and just taking off with all their momentum. Looks like they're going to be working their way through the wine cellar already. And what's waiting for them up top, though, is going to be Cave. Islam fires a Panzer straight down, wipes out Artstar and I think Atarax over there with a Panzerfaust straight down the ladder chute. That's going to really hurt that push and shuts down all of that initial momentum right there. Good move for Islam. Cave's Panzer.
Yeah, you know, and Islam
Go ahead.
actually had a 2-kill Panzer as they were pushing into the house outside there also, but
Yeah.
the rest of the defense wasn't able to hold Rusty off. Oh, and then he drops down again and gets another 2-manner. Oh no, he gets a grenade and a Panzer kill. Sorry.
Merlin, as you can tell, it looks like Cave has already been put on the back foot. They are cloistered around the crypt.
Yep, it was a really nice push into Tavern. The opening kills from Weak and Putty just seemed to like split the cave defense and they just walked straight through. They're setting up a reasonable ladder defense here, though, got to be said. They haven't managed to get up the ladders. Rusty, Cave are holding back quite well. Rusty getting 4 kills in quick succession. Massive reply from Islam with a double Panzer kill. I mean, it doesn't seem to matter what they do. They're just going to get taken down by Islam's Panzer. Oh, Putty is sneaking. They've got control of the crypt.
Wow.
Can they hold him off at gate?
The question is,
Panzer
where?
shot. It's only a 1.
Where's the engineer? Artstar, here he is. Round the corner, yellow light.
He's got it.
Ticking
All right.
away, red light, 7:15. So that
Nice
means at
push.
6:45 on the clock, that dynamite blows.
Very,
43 says faster.
very nice offensive push here by Rusty so far, and they are going to tap out.
I don't see any engineers in sight for the defensive team of Cave right here. In fact, looks like
Here's
the entire
Islam.
team pretty much killed out.
With a miss.
Nobody, just Islam as a soldier for Team Cave. Objective was taken. That's Rusty with it. I am going to follow Islam. Warwich, over to you. I'll keep picture-in-picture. Panzercan of Islam.
Tracking Artstar now. He's got the gold, the sacred gold required.
Oh!
Oh, no.
Oh, Cyrus wipes out Islam the Panther. Team kill.
The gold used by the Axis war machine to power their efforts in Europe
This
is now in the
courtyard's
hands of the
been
Allies
completely
tonight.
cleared now. He should come. He should come. If he moves, he should be able to get through to South
Artstar
Tower.
Yeah,
around
we'll
the
race it
corner.
ahead now.
Full speed. Artstar.
Nice double
wow.
exchange,
Support
and here
fire
we
coming
go
in
into
from
the breach and
Osiris.
shut down! Out of nowhere, who got the kill? I didn't see it. Was it Osiris?
Looked like
Is Osiris or
and-
CS?
Yeah, CS.
Yeah,
Both
it
of
was
them were
Osiris.
right there. Osiris made the kill. CS backs him up. That they came out of nowhere, right around the corner. I don't think
Epic
I don't
save.
think anybody was ready for them at all. Artstar shut down quickly.
The Axis defense has now been
Question is-
reestablished around the crypt. There's the gold.
The flag is still in possession of the Allied team, though. That's a
Yeah,
big
the pressure's on.
benefit to Team Rusty over there. They can mount a solid offense. Artstar in the wine cellar. He's trying to work his way up, dropping medic packs on himself, firing straight up. Boom! Grenade gonna shut him down. Luckily, he's got some medics to back him up. Gonna get the revive, come back up, maybe take his vengeance on Darky. Nope. Shut down. Revived again. This is how you do a medic train.
They reclaimed the flag. Cave did. Rusty going to spawn back.
One
Artstar
man
is
left
going
of
back to
Rusty
get
in
next
the
spawn.
advanced position. It is Kevin. But he has been
Got
spotted,
Putty on.
so he is on his own.
Putty's on Cave spawn. They've got 3 guys on their spawn. This is why they're losing the flag. If they've got 3 guys on the spawn, they're going to lose. Wow.
Now, Gut,
And they
it
didn't
seems like
do anything.
now might be a good time to rush. In fact, they might be doing it right here to rush spawn route, switch it up, come through the cemetery.
Hey, Victor,
What do you
welcome.
think?
Smoke Steel, good to see you.
Well,
Yeah, it could be.
they've blown crypt, so it's a good opportunity to just grab it and run back short, and leaving the tavern defenders just sitting there. Basically, they have to make a decision whether they go to South Tower
Oh,
or try and
wow.
chase.
Islam says, you know what? You're going to languish inside that tight little corridor. I've got something that might flush you out. How about a Panzerfaust to the shorts?
I was watching Oxy for Team Rusty right there. He had just been revived by a medic, so he had that little invulnerability moment. He's the only guy who survived despite getting Panzer pretty much right in the back. It launched him right out. Now we've got 3 members of Team Rusty coming around the corner. Looks like Artstar Pooty
Homie
walking forward. Pooty,
might get a grab.
what happened there? Oxy.
Oxy
Around
threw
that.
a nade.
Oxy's grenade
Excuse me
found
there.
Art's head.
On defense.
Yeah, it bounced off the back of Putty's head and then hit
Yeah.
Artstar. Yeah, comedy of errors there, and that's all 3
Yeah.
of them dead.
Whole push got shut down. Cave now spilling out into the courtyard. 3 minutes on the clock. Even though
Well,
the
it's like what Merlinator
crypt
said
has
there.
been
Like now,
blown by Team
know,
Rusty,
that-
it's looking less and less likely.
now that they have it blown, you really don't have to be involved in this fight right here outside in the narrow corridors trying to get into the tavern where you're at a disadvantage. I mean, you really can
Yeah.
try to push all the way through spawn, and yeah, all you have to do is grab the docks and run with them. Then and you can catch the defense in quite precarious position.
You know,
Well, it looks like Kevin is going that way. Oh, man. Islam on fire with the Panzerfaust takes out Artstar and Atarak. Kevin's trying to make his way over towards spawn route, but in that little busted house, somebody's up top firing at him. He took a little bit of damage. It's medic. He's going to drop some medic packs, come back up. Looks like Sanctity, lieutenant for Team Cave, just standing by, watching, peeking. So he's aware.
he's going to go for the flank,
Team Cave is aware that Kevin's going.
but he can't get it
And
done.
Osiris is
So,
going to shut him down.
what looked initially like we might have ourselves an incredibly fast time on Village. Psych. No,
Yeah.
not so much.
Looking like a full hold now.
Islam again
Another
with a
nice
double
shot.
panzer
Start.
kill. He is really laying the hurt down tonight. Art Star finally going to recapture the courtyard. This will give them one more legitimate chance to grab the gold Merlin. Do you think they've got what it takes here as we come up on the 1 minute warning in 30 seconds?
They're going to lose the flag, so I'd say no. No, they haven't got a chance. If they would have kept the flag for that spawn. Well, yeah,
Kevin's
maybe
right here. We
has
actually
to
have a
sneak.
push.
Oh, he's
Well,
turned
it's
around
not so
for
much
the ammo.
push. He's sneaking up through the cemetery. Kevin's outnumbered
That
though.
was so unlucky.
No, Cyrus
Kevin
has
was
the flag.
waiting for them to run past them. LT turned around to give someone behind him ammo, and then obviously there was no one behind him except Kevin, so he just saw him. The timing on that was pretty unlucky.
And there is the 1 minute warning tonight, so a very interesting push, Sabo, by Rusty initially. Strong engineers in play, gold almost home, but a clutch return by Ferry and friends. Osiris maybe made the return, and then ever since then, Rusty have just struggled here on Village tonight. Now they're going to have to test themselves against the incoming offensive push of Cave in 30 seconds. We'll be taking a look here at the scores in just a moment. Sabo, take us home.
Well, there's not too much to report on right here with 20 seconds remaining. It's pretty much all over. The goal is going to be secure in the crypt. We got Darky hanging on to it. It's almost pointless at this time. Even if it were grabbed, there's just no way that you can run it all the way towards the truck. It began as a pretty solid push and a disappointing finish right here in round one, set one for Team Rusty. It's going to be the full hold right here. 10 minutes on the clock.
Gut, well, the scores tell the story.
Yeah, pretty much there. I mean, it was, overall the kills, they kind of reflect, the damage given reflects a full hold, but, yeah, they had a great shot there. Rusty did at the beginning to run it back, but then could never quite recover. That's pretty much the story of that round.
Yeah, Battle of the Panzers over here. Pooty, for Team Rusty, only scored about 8 kills. That's pretty much average for the entirety of Team Rusty over here. Compare that to Islam, who is just dominating
look at that.
for the allied team of Cave. 24 kills right there. Granted, yes, he's on defense, which means he does have the advantage of sitting safely in the bell tower, sitting safely in the tavern, and unloading once a group of guys walk in the corner. But still, it really tells a story of who's on top right now. Its score is still 0-0. This was just the first set of round number 1. So it is now up to Team Cave to turn this thing around and beat the time of 10 minutes. The odds are obviously in their favor. The audience, I know, has voted in favor of Team Cave. We'll see if they can go up 1-0 right now, Warwich.
We'll be heading into the war room of Cave here on the Allied push in just a moment. We are waiting on 4 players. We'll head back for a moment to our Aces Command Center tonight, so welcome, guys. 2 players away to the... Of course.
Well, here we go.
There's no better way to start the game than to change the camera angle.
Back in.
Let's have a knife fight and miss it, right? Sound the alarm. All right, God, you've got the call, you've got the honors, Commander. And in fact, you know what? Before we do that, let's head directly into the war room of Cave. I want to hear what these guys have got cooking. We've got a lock on Islam, Panzer in hand. Here's the charge, and here's the comms. On we go.
I'm going right side if I end.
Yeah.
So we got a little split maneuver going on.
There it is.
Right. Oh, unlucky there. Get inside, guys.
Get
Come on,
on the left.
keep reviving each other.
Good hold by Rusty right there.
Nice sanctity.
Hide yourself. No, why?
Go for flag.
Thank you, noob.
No need.
Got to see a guy doesn't mean you have to kill him.
No need to give them actually if it's
Yeah.
the same spawn. Yeah, I didn't
Right,
see somebody
okay,
else to die.
okay.
Here's Kevin. He's got
That's
something
a fee.
tricky planned
Yeah.
here.
Yes.
Oh, nice artillery support from Kevin. Let's
That's good.
scroll down.
He's still-
Kevin
he's still
laying the
over there.
hurt down
Okay,
and
he's
making
at
his
South
way
Tower
for the
at the
spawn
end.
cap. 3-man kills. Got to feel pretty good about that. And you can hear Cave
Wow,
responding in
Kevin
the war
on
room tonight.
fire.
He's on fire. Look at this.
They're probably self-kill now.
And
Run and gun. And then taps out just in time. Still
That's
in
a
war room for
one-man
Cave.
spawn camp right there.
I think they might be in courtyard.
If that's the case, we can try the NG tactic next spawn. Yeah, they're there.
Very. Oop,
They
eats
are
a
there.
grenade
I'll
from
go
Rusty
LTM.
Weak.
I don't know if I managed to give him. No.
No.
Still outside.
Watch out for grenade. I'm going NG next spawn, let's try it.
Push
Are
the
we sneak? Sure.
Yeah, I'm sneaking short.
Don't get pulled out. Just self, yeah.
FFP again. FFP again.
I keep
Think
trying
he
to
was
find
spotted.
Cave, and they are just nowhere to be found in the menu.
They told me. That's all.
They are being...
Don't go in, please.
Oh my god, the horror and the pain! Incoming airstrikes!
Sanctity.
Kevin and Pooty fire for
Sanctity is
effect!
sneaky.
If he does it from the gate from short, he does.
Sanctity snuck around through short. Oh, gets spotted. That sucked. He had the flag
Guys,
too.
go short now, guys. Go
That was
short.
weak.
We'll stay in war room for just
Weak.
a bit
Everybody.
longer.
Yes, we don't have fire for effects now.
Tracking Homie. Recently out of commission with a faulty laptop. It has been repaired. And now back in game. We'll see what he can do.
Go, 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 go.
Looks like they may rush short again.
Then spawn right.
I'm through.
He's coming up on his RT.
Hit has stepped out.
I need backup at the crib.
Yeah, same spawn.
I'm locked
full.
on Islam.
Panzer shot by
Panzer!
them.
Boom!
Oh.
There it was.
Caught it for a
We
second.
fight each other. Nice. Bim. Go.
The LT guy who spawned is still here.
Held out, Kevin. Right.
Yeah, Kevin's an amazing shot.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, what to do, guys?
Two
Should I stay
LT.
NG?
One guy go LT with me, and let's strike that position. Who can get him?
It looks
Of
like they're
course,
going to
that
call an
player,
audible
right?
here, Gut.
Just need to need
Guard,
another
there.
LT.
I'm
hiding.
trying to.
Yeah, hide.
They had a decent little short
Push courtyard now. Push courtyard.
Try to get flag as
Just
well,
wait for my
maybe.
strike.
Go top on him.
Lucky.
I will take it from behind then.
Yeah, they saw me.
So, I can get revived.
Nice.
Need backup at...
No.
Where are you?
I'm
We're still
near.
short.
Oh, wait. Still short.
Punch a shot.
Again,
Strike if
Cave
I'm
pushes
dead.
short.
Right, just wait,
Check
wait a
this
little
out.
bit. Don't go.
Locked on Islam.
I'm just checking nobody passed here.
I'm with him now.
Going for the spawn.
It's full.
Wait.
LT full.
You have two
Is
in
there a
full
medic
now.
with me at somewhere?
So let's go for it.
I love the accents.
Yeah, only one
Is
that's coming.
there
I
a
think.
medic with me?
Somebody here?
He's at the gate. Go.
Can I get the flag?
Islam
Oh,
shut
bro.
down.
Do I get the gate? Give me back.
2-on-1.
Give me back now.
Don't
That
lose
was
the
the
flag,
hardest
please.
flag grab of his
Give me back.
life.
Just camp, guys. Don't push too hard.
Yeah, hold the flag.
I love war room.
Really important now. Hold the flag.
Yeah, I was gonna say, unfortunately, it was just a second too late as well.
Yeah,
as,
normally because they're all in the
aggressive
back.
allies
Just
spawned
cover
back.
flag, please.
Let's head out of war room, Sable.
Let's-
Have a shot.
Let's head
Hold
out.
it, guys. 5 seconds. Come on.
Gut, give us a tactical rundown of what you've seen so far in the past 5.
Well, just a pretty solid defense by Rusty. You know, the Cave kind of got a little frustrated there, wasn't able to break through the tavern and grab the flag, so they decided to split up and do kind of a 3-and-3 type push. 3 of them going through Rusty's spawn, the other 3 keep trying the long way. And they were able to get through a couple times, but just never really had the right personnel of people, it seemed like, going through the short way to really make anything happen. And they were always caught by Kevin right at the spawn, and
Yeah.
he was able to communicate to the rest of his team to drop back.
You know, Sabo, it's one thing to get hit by a Panzerfaust. It's entirely another to get hit directly by a Panzerfaust. You know, splash damage is fine, but right in the gut by a
Oh, man,
Panzer
it's-
to the face from Pooty. I caught that a few moments ago. That was fun.
Oh, there's another Panzer right there. Homie engineer just got respawned. What the heck was that? He got
Yeah, there you
Panzer
go.
respawned, flew in the air, plummeted. I don't know what that was. Somehow he dropped the dynamite right on the roof of the house. Wasn't able to arm it at all.
Merlin, welcome back.
I don't know. It's the physics of the game. Yeah, Merlin's back.
What do your elf eyes see, Merlin? What's that reference from? Anyone? Come on.
I do not know.
God Bless America. Come on, people. Nerd out with me.
What in the fire truck is going on here?
Nerd out with me. Thank you like that. Yes. Lord of the Rings. Yes. Good man. What does that have to do with Wolf? Not much. Back to the game. Merlin, welcome
Not
back.
too much.
Let's get your commentary.
I think he actually stepped out for a second.
Again?
Yeah, I think he
I heard
left
him.
again.
He was back. Oh, okay.
But they've got.
He was.
He's pulling his
He
head.
was here, and
2 towers.
Cave has a nice little push going here.
yeah,
They did for a minute,
they had.
But now there's
they've had a
Booty
lot
getting
of
a grenade.
pushes.
Artstar with a grenade.
They've had a lot of nice pushes over here, but Homie, Engineer just is never able to make much progress. Here it comes again. He's at the bottom of the staircase, backed up by his teammates, firing upward. Homie's going to get shut down. No. He survives over here. Up the hand-over-hand ladder. Homie in the corner, grenaded. Gibbed. Done. No meta can revive that. 2:40 on the clock. And the crypt has still not been breached. That's a real big problem, because that's another 30 seconds that you have to wait for that dynamite to detonate. It's looking like we might actually go 0-0 right here on Village if Cave can't get something together.
Victor, if you can help out
Which,
our
of course,
viewers for the
is quite a
VLC tips,
shocker.
please. Go ahead, Gun.
Oh, I was saying, as we've come to expect, it's quite a shocker on Village to have dual full holds, right?
Yeah, exactly. You've never heard of such a thing. But really, with the way the European teams tend to play the game, it's a hard-hitting, fast play. They tend to do this a lot better than us North American teams do it. Tonight, not the case. Thanks to Pootie's Panzerfaust, that is. Rusty over there, laying down the hurt. We're finally going to see Homie drop the dynamite. Pans over to start arming it. Looks like some support fire wipes
Homie,
him
no!
out. And the body's gibbed.
Oh my God, that's all that's left of him. His helmet. No, God.
Man. Well, Warwich, I
War's
think
hell.
it's not going to
War
happen
is
right here.
hell.
A minute 20 on the clock. Still, we have not even seen a red light at the
Uh-oh.
the crypt.
Kevin's still pushing allied spawn, so it's kind of almost. I really think, God, that the
Oh man.
scores
Double kill,
by the end of
Booty.
this are just going to be astronomical.
Well,
Oh, yeah. I mean, should be equal on both sides, probably.
it actually is
Combining
pretty
the two
equal.
rounds.
We've already got about 100 kills each. Damage given around 23,000 average for each team. They're flat, evenly matched on Village, and I think we can expect a little bit more of this going at round number 2.
Oh well, just like that, we are 30 seconds overdue from our
wow.
1 minute warning. I saw that from Pooty. Pulls out the pistol to follow up on the kill, so double
Yeah.
full hold on MP Village. Huh? Who would have thought that would ever happen? I've never seen that in Wolf. All right, no time.
I think it was a little surprising though, after Rusty's start.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would agree with you, Merlinator.
Kevin's having a field day.
Yeah.
There
Yeah,
you
I'd
have
agree
it.
with you. I thought that Rusty was being outclassed right there at the start of round 1, and I really thought we were going to see 1-0 in favor of Team Cave, probably going 2-0 on the Village maps.
God, look
hoping
at the
for something
scores.
Better
Look at the scores.
on number 2.
128
Yeah, but instead
to
you have two
108.
evenly matched teams that
Oh
are
my
just giving
God.
the heck out of each other.
It's like a grudge match in here. We're playing team deathmatch, Gut. This isn't grab the
Yeah, and you can
documents.
see, I mean, yeah, this is last kill standing.
Well-
No, there was the Panzers about equaled each other out, but you see Kevin, especially when he was getting a lot of the spawn kills with airstrikes there, he
Yeah.
did a great job, dealt
Yeah.
out a lot of damage.
Yeah, Kevin was on fire. I'm already starting to see a big difference between Team Cave and Team Rusty on their offensive strategy. Rusty, I don't know if you noticed in the early game, they kept rushing short again and again and again. And I thought that maybe by doing that so many times, they would eventually fake out Cave into saying, well, surely they won't rush short again. Let's put all our eggs into the into the tavern. It just didn't work out for them. They couldn't even plant the dynamite. So,
Right.
yeah, score 0-0 right now. But Rusty did a little bit better job. At least they got the dynamite blown, and they made a few grabs and had a nice run, a nice attempt. We may be seeing Rusty eking out ahead right here.
Okay. Well, that was the laugh of, oh my god, we could be looking at another 20 minutes of Village. So, let's just hang back and relax. Last war room we did, I believe, was for Cave, was it not? Yes. So let's take a listen.
Yeah.
Let's take a listen to the Axis defense of Rusty. We're going to let them do the work in our next upcoming 20 minutes of fun. Enjoy.
Nading off your chat.
I'm gonna see it soon.
Axis D.
No, I don't think so.
I love war rooms. You guys do the work.
Gonna come now.
Mm-hmm.
Grab my canteen. I'll sit back and enjoy.
Medpacks behind you.
Skip. I'm fine.
Coming in there.
Oh wow. 200 left. Nice shot, backpacks.
Hey Victor, thank you.
Sure,
for
random
Nice.
helping out.
All this.
They spawn like a 10.
They got fools there.
Might actually be the same
Yeah.
spawn, 12.
Need some ammo and have him.
Yeah, outside heaven. Lots of ammo.
I'm coming short.
Merlin, welcome back.
Push a bit just to see when they come.
Yeah, but they ran past.
Oh yeah, wait. They're coming already. He was fast. Only one guy though. I only saw one guy.
Yeah, what the fuck is short?
Yeah. So
F-bomb.
I have 2 RT. I
Fire
thought we were
truck.
gonna do short push.
Earmuffs.
I only saw one guy courtyard, so I
He's
don't know.
actually not coming short.
I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, he's there.
Yeah, okay.
Aviator 133, thanks
gonna
for
camp
following
out.
the stream, my friend.
You have ammo?
Enjoy.
Yeah, I got tavern.
I'm coming now. I was dead.
Oxy had to respawn.
Okay.
Fall back if you're getting overrun there.
Well, I'm here, no problems.
Coming now.
How many?
They're coming.
Hands are fired.
Don't have ammo and have him.
Yeah. And
Ammo
short.
table.
So Islam unload
Nading.
Okay, 2 short.
and miss
For spawn.
in the tavern.
Table
I
guys should always
Nading.
shoot. Off your
I
chat.
threw a nade in tavern.
It is imperative.
I don't see anyone else here.
Need help at short. Need help at short.
If somebody in the game leans around a corner, you must also lean. Oh my
Nice.
god, look at this. Look.
Oh, Kevin, dominated.
Oh.
Other
I'm
shot.
here.
At short.
guys,
Table 2 and
skip.
NG short.
Rusty's got the
They're
tavern
at
down.
fall back.
in 3 seconds.
Okay,
There's no getting in.
Beak is going back.
And again, if you are just dialing in, you are hearing the banter.
I need one more.
We're in
I'm
the
going
Someone
to
stay.
calm
Just stay there, Oxy.
I can
of
bounce.
Team Rusty on defense.
Standing now.
So this is their
Should I
live
enter?
chatter.
We got a yellow light.
Fucking.
Yeah, I'm self
Go inch.
Red light.
They know it.
That's
All right.
homie Darky already planting.
Nice.
One medic dead.
Just
Just
one
more.
Angie is still alive.
He said
Me.
ladder.
He
He said
got to
ladder.
revive. He got to
Do they have
revive.
an engineer is the question.
Yeah, ladder. 4 ladder.
They need to defuse it. Here come the grenades. Looking for an
Oh,
engineer.
there
There it
it
is.
is.
There it is. There it is. Here we go.
There
Moment
he
to
is.
shine.
You
Lean
defuse
down.
him.
Come on. Make your way. Get it done.
Get
Get
it.
inside.
Oh,
Get it done.
God.
Leaning down. Pliers are out. And he makes it happen.
Nice.
In our spawn.
Nice defuse.
Stay
That's a
there.
Shazam moment.
One is a grip ladder.
Let's head out of War Room, Sabo. I'm going to hand
Hands
this
are
to
safe. Watch out,
Merlin.
guys.
Fly
Good.
it on over to you, Merlin. Nice
Wow.
defuse, Commander. Good save right there from the Rusty defense onto the Axis.
Yeah, very well played. I'm not sure if it was on purpose, but the second second engineer, I think it was, just waited back
Yeah.
and didn't get panzered. Just finished off the disarm. Really, really smart.
Yeah, I thought that Islam had really saved the day right there with that defensive panzer taking out the first engineer, Artstar. I really didn't even know he was in the game. Comes around the corner, finishes up defusing. That is heartbreaking for the
I don't know why I'm
offense
so
Team
excited.
Cave right there.
I don't know why I'm so excited, Sabo,
Yeah,
because that
yeah,
brings us
exactly,
another
'cause it
step
means-
closer to another full hold. You know what? Damn it!
Another full hold, exactly.
I should be like throwing my headphones
Exactly.
across the room. Don't defuse
But
it.
you know what? Thanks to the rules of this game, it's not one of these. It's not going to be a situation where we're here endlessly all night just waiting for somebody to score a point. Because it is going to be. Correct me if I'm wrong, Merlin. It's going to be 2 matches, ABBA format, and regardless of the score, that's it. Because every point matters to seed into the playoffs in 4 weeks. It's going up that.
Yeah, it does indeed. You know, if it's a 2-all, it's a draw. That's it. If it obviously it can't be 2-all now, but it can be like 1-all. You could finish
Exactly.
0-0 if we have every single match as a double full hold.
There you go. Dynamite was planted. That was Homie, Cave, Engineer, and I'm currently looking, trying to find, is there an Engineer? Yes, Artstar coming around the corner, Engineer, 14, Rusty walks around the corner. Where did he go? Here he comes, around the corner, Players out, nobody to stop him, 5:05 on the clock, no Miracle, Panzerfaust this time, Dynamite's going to be diffused. Again, that's the second red light,
I was
second
distracted.
defuse.
My lovely
That
Axis
is
wife was talking to me
nasty.
about pizza. And I missed the second defuse. All right, so hi, Gut.
That's all right.
Yeah, that's
Get my head
pizza
in the
can
game.
distract anybody.
Yes.
I know.
Pizza.
That was another tease for us of, oh wait, we might get some docks being blown open and ran, but nope, it gets diffused again,
Yeah.
and Rusty's all set up.
It's a slow, rough push right here. Good news is Cave is really doing a lot better this time around. They keep making progress. They keep coming through the wide cellar, making it all the way to the hut, and they've made 2 red lights so far.
Kevin is so
now we got
comfortable on this
Homie
map.
once again running around.
Kevin's
Drops
just.
Dynamite.
Oh, yep.
Doesn't get a red light. Shut down.
I was just gonna comment on Kevin. He's just he has his objective. As they said, Kevin, just roam the map and create chaos and mayhem wherever you go. Grab the flag, throw some airstrikes, whatever you want to do. Yeah, go have a drink at the tavern. He is just roaming the map. He is no particular position. He's just throwing grenades and really just wreaking havoc. The X factor.
Well, he's
for
a
Team
great
Rusty.
shot. I mean,
yeah.
It almost seems like a 2-on-1 situation with Kevin. Is an even. It's anybody's game over there. So I mean, why not?
Got a plant down
wow.
again. 2 of them
here,
down.
Here comes Homie again. Red light. Oh my God! Panzer narrowly misses.
Oh, they should hold this. That's a brilliant RT
Yeah.
at the main gate.
Yep. So busy.
That's that was CS and Homie double engineer.
There we go. Nice grenade on top of the dynamite. So this crypt is going to be blown sky high. You remember the scene at the end of
But it's
Indiana
not over
Jones
yet.
with the Holy Grail? Well, that's about to happen here.
But it's not over yet. It's not just a matter of blowing the dynamite over here. We've got 3 minutes on the clock, and Team Cave has still got to get in here, grab the gold, and run it all the way to the truck. And we've seen how difficult that can
All right,
be. Luckily,
they've got
Warwitch, Homie is ready for it. Grabs the gold and drops into the wine cellar. Take it away.
All right, Homie, satchel in hand. We'll try to get to him. There he is. Now, here's the interesting thing, Merlin. He's kind of stuck without support, isn't he? Because the flag was captured by the Axis, so he's almost on his own. Okay.
Oh, Pooty.
Do not get into a machine gun fight with the Panzerfaust. Run away. Run.
Oh, man. I wish we actually heard Cave's war room right there, because it looked like there was a lot of confusion going on. You saw Homie grab the gold right away, drop down to the wine cellar, and then he kept going back and forth, and basically got stuck between a rock and a hard place right at the crypt. You had guys coming up the cemetery. You had the Panzer coming up top, and he got shut down very, very quickly. And now it looks like we just have to wait on a second push with only 1 minute and 45 seconds remaining. It's really looking unlikely now for Team Cave to legitimately make any progress right here.
I'll see.
That was fun to watch there, because you could tell Homie, he figured, well, while I'm trying to decide which way to go, I could get in this one-on-one gun battle, and if I can win, then I can back to deciding which way to go. And then you saw Pooty come up, and that was the end of that.
That's the end of that. Well, we do have a
hang
grab.
tight. This is
Homie once again drops into the wine cellar.
Why don't we head into their war room very
Self-kill.
quick? This is it. A solid, their
Here they
final
are.
minute. We're going to sound the alarm right now. It's their war room. Let's take a listen. How will they react as they try to race it home? Homie,
Can I push? Maybe we
get
can
in
be
game. Let's
aggressive
go.
and try to get-
It's Cave.
Near the tower. She's an LT. Nice. She's full. Please revive me.
Okay, I'm going directly through, guys.
You can hear how frantic they are.
Coming.
Come on.
One medic here. The little cabin.
Come on, Homie.
One breach.
One medic at...
Come on.
Two more
Clear
coming.
front.
Inside the house, there's one. He's almost down. He's down.
Race
Let's
it home.
go.
Race it home. Race it home.
Go, go, go.
Race it home. Here he
I'm
goes.
behind me, by the way.
Inside. Inside. He gets the capture. My
there it
God,
is.
we have ourselves a time
Yeah,
set
you know,
of
I was-
9-3-1. Out of War Room we go. Merlin, break it down. There is a God in heaven. Yes.
Amazing.
9-3-1.
Yeah, very good. Getting a time is very important, especially as they managed to full hold the first round. They just got to do 30 seconds less. So this is great. Really well played. It was a clutch Docs run for sure because they only had one chance. That was it, one chance.
We've got a couple of updates coming in right now from other games in week 1.
ahead.
Thanks, a big thanks to Faster over here. Let me pop this console down over here. Team FaZe beating the G-Stars 4-0. I don't think anybody's particularly surprised about that. National owners losing 0-2. Team Unity in charge right there. And I also have another update. Team KIH taking the win 4-0 over
Quick
Turbo
update.
Terror.
The Unity game is actually still underway. So,
Okay,
there you have it.
Unity 2-0 still underway.
All right, so we had the Elite Clutch
Yeah,
War
Lord.
Room coverage. And we're going to get to it for Rusty here as they get closer to the documents, or to the gold. We'll switch to the War Room. In the meantime, let's head back to Gut, and then we'll pass it to Merlin. Go ahead.
Yeah, sweet. Well, I'm watching Cave setting up in the tavern, having a nice adult beverage. Islam's peeking around the corner with the Panzer, so waiting for him to get ready to fire. Here comes the other Panzer, but Pooty doesn't get anything.
Doesn't connect.
Now Islam's all set up, just waiting for that human train to come through.
All aboard.
Yeah, and he
Oh,
gets,
there it
and
is.
he gets
Oh,
one.
my God.
Yeah.
Whoever designed this map can
Nice
go to hell.
push.
It's- God, chaos inside the village, inside the tavern. How often have we seen this in the 19 years we've been covering this game, Sabo? It is just the wrong
Look at
place
this, though.
to be.
Rusty.
He's got it.
On their first push,
They got it.
capture the flag in the northwest
Nice
courtyard.
momentum.
That's critical. They've got 11 seconds until their next spawn. Looks like they're going to use that momentum
Oh,
to
nice,
just hang
Kevin.
out at a little location.
Bullet time!
God,
Hang tight. Sorry to cut you off,
You
Sabo.
saw Kevin.
I did.
I was
Bullet
watching it
time
too.
incoming. Slow motion Panzer leaps aside
Wow.
Neo style and avoids that fate. All right, go ahead.
Beautiful. No, I was watching the exact same thing. That was a thing of beauty. Dodging the Panzer narrowly over here. Now, fresh off the spawn, we're going to see Pooty come up the corner, get a nice double Panzer kill, clearing out the area near the crypt. Rusty's in charge. We've got lots and lots of support fire over here, but no engineers as of yet for Team
There's
Rusty.
one. There's
oh, wait,
one.
here he is.
There's
Here's
one.
Wheat.
There's one. Oh, shut down. Can't get it done.
long range.
Osiris cleans up and makes the kill, makes the revival. So it wasn't
And
even
then
really
he gets-
close to happening. He was outgunned 5-1. All right, Merlin, go ahead.
Well, they are running double engineer on the attack. They have Weak and Artstar. Artstar shut down just then. I'm not sure about that, if I'm honest, because they've got at least one LT, maybe more. How many LTs are they running? 2 LTs, so they're going to have
3.
They're running no
3 right now.
medics. I think that's as simple as it gets. They're running no medics on. Atarax is the only medic. A lot of pressure on Atarax to actually revive. And this stage is very much about revive training. It's
Oh, yeah,
really
look at that.
trying to take over the crypt.
Double engineer, double, triple LT,
Artstar
one
gets a
medic.
kill.
Oh. Here comes
Wait a
Star's
minute.
going down.
yellow light.
Will it pay off? Will this
he
risky
is.
strat work? Well, so far,
Red
so
light.
good. Red light in position. Here's Islam. Pistol out, Luger in hand, but it's not going to help him defuse
But the
that.
question is,
Shut
where's the
down.
engineer? Homie engineer coming in with the defuse. Homie's gonna get shut down though by Pooty.
And that is that. Oh, a little TK action right there.
Dynamite ticking away. It's gonna blow, and we're gonna see
Yeah,
a
it's
gold
definitely gonna
grab
blow.
real quick. 6:05 on the clock right now. There's the first grab. Very nice. Good momentum.
Let's head to the war
Bye,
room
Team
immediately.
Rusty. Atarax.
Dial in, crack the code. Team Rusty, allies. They've got the gold. Let's go.
Step on it, wait.
Here's ours.
Thanks. Push.
No
Goated.
risks this time.
All
Yeah,
right.
seriously. Just tell me when I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I'm staying
Artstar's
here
got
at the tavern.
Arctis at MG.
Get up some.
That's an LT.
Oh, 2 guys here. 3. They revived. Don't push outside.
Let me push and handle them.
Oh, look what's
I
set
need
up
help
out
here.
here.
They're
What
still
awaits
there.
him? I don't know that coming into this
Watch out,
part of
Vic.
town is a
One
good
left.
idea.
3 guys are there.
Oh, there's the
One on the
Panzer.
left.
Nah.
Oh my god.
I got one, but not good. It's fine, they won't push.
Weak and Oxy taken out.
Oh, crap. Hang tight.
Artstar's still alive.
He's got all the time in the world here. It's not
Need to
about
be
the
really
best
fast now.
time, it's just beating
Yeah.
the time. And he's got 5 minutes to do it. Be patient.
But I don't think we'll make it.
They're pushing actually.
Here's ammo.
Yeah, I hear.
Art.
Now Islam is still waiting outside with the Panzer.
Gonna wait for a Panzer this time.
What's this timing?
I'm coming for the wheat.
Jesus. Watch for the
Great
Panzer, watch for the
play by
Panzer. He's gonna shoot now. He's shooting, just shooting. He's looking at it. He's in the middle.
Behind the thingies, yeah?
Yeah.
You can hear
What
Rusty.
is
They
this
know exactly
timing?
where the
Fuck,
Panzer
one on
is.
the right side. And Panzer's in the
Hear
middle.
the frustration here. Just
Loud
The
guys, we have
rest are
4
getting
minutes.
hold it together. Dark Angel, welcome, my friend.
Nice, Kevin.
Push.
Panzer will shoot.
there it
Panzer's
is.
dead.
There it
Panzer
is.
shot,
There it
Panzer
is. Wham bam.
Double
Hello.
kill.
Still 2 guys there.
But Artstar's still alive with dogs.
Yeah.
Nice kill.
Coming to outside, guys.
Being chased down, shut down, and return. Can't do it. Out of war room. Let's head out. Back to
He didn't get
Merlin.
me.
Break it down, Commander. What happened?
They seem to wait too long, and they're waiting for the Panzer to fire. You need to just push out, straight out. I think the person who's got the docks now should be carrying the docks all the time. He's their best shot on the team. And you normally give it to the guy who, if need be, he can take down 3 or 4 players, like in a clutch moment.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Somebody like
for
somebody
one
like
soldier,
Kevin
when
or
we used to
Weak.
run the docks, yeah, indeed. For one soldier, when we used to run the docks, we used to just give it to Crumbs, probably our best, smartest player overall in terms of shot and decision making. And I think if Weak is giving it back to Artstar, I think it's a really bad decision. Artstar isn't an amazing shot. He will listen on comms. His comms are good, so you want to get him into a position where he can give a good call, not just wait.
Always top-end commentary. Thank you, Merlin, for that. We'll head back into War Room here. 3 minutes. Let's dial back into Team Rusty tonight. The Axis have cracked the Allied code. Come on.
I have to be the
Be
magnet.
fast now.
Arsa, you have to come with us now.
Guys out.
I'm gonna come with you if you can.
What?
3 minutes, you can still take it slow.
Did you say
Yeah,
Panzer out?
Oh, here, we
Try to
one
get
with
ones
here.
you kill.
Coming back.
Medics, some.
Check your
I don't see
corners.
the Panzer anywhere.
I don't have a spot.
Yeah.
It's like us, it's ours.
Panzer
I'm at tower.
up high
Still
in the
reviving
tower.
me. No, outside. Shots.
Oh, look at
One
this
in
guy.
tower.
He's sneaky.
Come back, Oxy.
Yeah,
got
Oxy
one
push.
One there, the tower. I don't see anyone else there.
I'm camping the tower as well.
Be with Artstar now,
You
someone.
should go now.
Yeah, it should go.
Here's the call.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
Artstar,
Yeah, Oxy,
race
Oxy.
it home, buddy. Can he do it? Inside,
there,
bounding home. Artstar, will you beat the
Okay.
time?
Here he
Towards
is.
the truck and gets it done. Out of War Room, Artstar and friends of Team Rusty beat the time of 9:31
Nice.
with a 7-1. So, well, not bad at all. Rusty go up 1-0. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, and it was a better. It was almost like what Merlinator was saying, with the exception of it was Artstar running him again, but they were able to get out, clear that courtyard quickly, and then and they didn't really linger too long. Art waited a bit, but then once they were able to confirm that he was probably clear, ran it in. It's a good round.
All right, viewers in Warwitch TV, put your sunglasses on, because we're heading back to MPIs. It's bright.
It's gonna be bright.
It's bright.
Well, moving on to map number 2.
1-0 is your score in favor of Rusty. I'm gonna grab a drink. Go ahead, Sam.
NP Ice, yeah, 1-0. It's been a while since we've seen this sort of thing go on, where you have 2 teams that just didn't score at all in the first round over here. Rusty eking out slightly ahead over here on. Remind me, what was that? Village. NP Village, which we haven't seen in a long time. Now we're going to return to Ice for the 3rd time in this tournament. We've covered 3 games so far, and it's always Ice.
Yes.
You guys like it.
They love it.
It's always an exciting capture the flag kind of map. Warwich.
Welcome to our second. Well, it's our second match and our second map tonight. So we've seen Village, and now we have Rusty up 1-0, and now we're off to MPI. So this will be exciting. Merlin, did you expect things to look this way going in? I kind of expected it to be flipped, maybe 1-0 in favor of Cave.
After the first round, for the double full hold, I think Rusty did do better. Their defense was much more solid. They didn't get the plant, let Cave get the plant down. They had a really nice ladder defense, and their attack was very, very good. But they just seemed to lose the flow. Like, it was almost too easy for them. So that can sometimes happen. Like, they got the flag first rush, they were getting plant down, and yeah, I mean, I think they would be disappointed they went 1-0 up after the first round because they attacked very well. And this, I don't know how this is going to go. I've got to be honest. Both teams aren't going to be too amazing at ice. We watched Cave once before on ice, I think, and they were quite slow, basically getting out the flag, and they need to be fast. And it looks like we're stuck.
All right, Sabo. Game is on. Rolls reverse.
Yes.
And here come Cave as the Axis push. We're back on ice. Go ahead.
Back on ice we are. Axis forces are going to be Team Cave. It's up to them to set the clock. Hopefully we don't see another double full hold over here. See lots of grenades. As my connection lags out of here. There we go. Lots of grenades dropping into the shipping hallways on the part of Team Cave over here. That's Sanctity. Engineer, he's already planted dynamite. Actually, another engineer planted dynamite over there at the service door. The real point of focus, though, the real game changer is going to be whether or not Cave can grab the flag right here. And I'm watching Artstar for Team Rusty. I know we may have been giving him a little bit of a hard time last time around, but he's going to be holding down the fort all alone as homie CS walk in. Boom! Panzer Hootie unleashes. Shuts down both of them, and we're not going to see a flag grab on the first push at all for Team Cave. A disappointing first push for Team Cave. You know they're talking about it right now in the war room.
840, Gut. All you.
Yeah, we got following Kevin at the spot here, where I seem to recall him getting a lot of great kills on previous matches. Just watching this doorway.
Got to lean with Kevin.
And
Kevin Bacon.
Got Artstar right there with him, and doesn't seem to be a huge push coming in here for Cave. Well, there's Kevin goes to the other side and finds Darky and drops him down immediately. Otherwise, relatively slow going so far here. I'm kind of cycling through the players here. It looks like there's a few of Cave there in the box room getting ready to make a flag push here. But oh, homie taken down by Islam's grenade.
Kevin's pushing. Playing aggressive, just like we've seen before. Goes to the airstrike, then taps out. Narrowly misses. And Pooty, however, connects the double Panzer kill.
Rusty is on fire right here. Solid job. With Allied defense, we see a little bit of action coming into the flag room over here. With Rusty focusing almost all of their attention on the shipping hallways, flag room, constantly just holding off Team Cave. I mean, look at these guys.
Yeah, 4 defense
They keep
deployed.
having to respawn back at Helga's hut, come walking in. It's just, it's rough. They can't make any progress into the flag room. Like, their bodies are stacking up right here at the door, clogging up the doorway.
World War Z style,
with
right?
Rusty keeping a 3-man.
Piles of bodies.
Oh, here he comes. Darky touches the flag.
Yep.
Hootie recaptures it just before the
homie's
spawn.
made it through.
Yeah.
Homie's close there.
Oh, wow. Sneaky. Have you got him,
I
Warwick?
think they know that he's there. The high alert has been sounded.
He shut down.
Yeah,
That was Pooty.
They weren't falling for that at all. So. Oh, all right. But because they did kind of slide back to a base defense, that might give Cave a shot at getting a little further than they have before. So we'll see. Merlin, lots of time left here in MP Ice. What would you change on the Axis offense at this point?
I think pretty much what I said at the beginning is they are very slow. And if you watch when they respawn, they'll take 5-10 seconds to get to service door. And you need to be taking no time at all. It needs to be straight to service. The spawn time is quite good to get into north. They spawn before, like 4 or 5 seconds before. So they should just be pushing hard and just ignore the fact that they can get spawn killed. You need to just push past it and take control of north. Look, this is slow. 15 seconds to get to service door. Not even there yet.
Oh.
20 seconds.
Oh man.
And then it just sets up such an easy panzer shot for Puddy because he can get in back into north and shoot again.
Yeah.
And so the cycle continues. You gotta just flip it on its head. Well, at least one spawn, just put them under pressure.
Well, now it looks like Rusty, Team Rusty is trying to kind of work their way forward a little bit over here. I thought Weak was going to rush down the service doors. Good thing he did not. He would have run into Darky over there. Oh, who cares about that when Pootie's set up? Again, double panzer kill takes out Darky and Osiris. It's like these guys keep rushing the service door, and it's just not working. There's a little firefight going on right there. Oxy recapture the flag. Well, Islam was right there standing by. He won the firefight. Weak comes around the corner, takes him down, and the flag is now officially back in Allied hands for Team Rusty. Weak's going to try to hang on to it. Single-handedly takes
alone.
2 members of Team Cave down.
That
That's amazing.
That ain't right. Brutality right there. That's not right. So a good attempt by Weak. Oh, boy. To try to hold off
held Cave
the flood of Cave, but no
It
go.
held him off for a long time. Yeah. Held him off for a while.
Well, and it was kind of the same thing like Merlin was saying there. I mean, they're still taking a while to push the service hall, and either way, they keep running into Pootie's Panzer.
Yep.
You know, not a whole lot of sneakiness going on right here. I'm seeing some members of Cave climb up on top of the little, what are we going to call this? Oh, look at this. Cave. Sanctity. On top of Allied spawn. I don't know what he's doing here. He snuck up on top of Allied spawn, decides not to do it, comes back around the corner. He's just hiding. I think he's going to call an airstrike on the Allied spawn blowing, and also make sure he locks down the spawn timer. Comes around the corner instead, shoots Rusty in the back, and we might actually have a grab war, which, look at this guy. Comes up the staircase. He's been spotted. They know he's there.
Oh, he's dodging bullets.
Hit a few times, Lieutenant.
All right. Well, the hopes of the Axis are now on his shoulders. Shut down and interdicted. What happened there, God? Oh, it's just chaos. Somebody over the hand-over-hand ladder
got long range.
It was a Panzer.
They're getting another grab.
Panzer, yeah.
He can just go down spawn ladder again. He's going to get away either way. Unless they're ahead of him, he's good.
All right.
CS down the service door inside, comes around, and he's going to go towards the which one is this? I think this is the short entrance.
Nice
short entrance makes the right turn. No, he goes long. Past the half track. Nobody there to stop him.
Kevin is coming behind him though. Kevin's shooting at him.
A little bit of fire.
Wait for a long-range shot.
But it's a medic.
He's going to swing around the backhand side.
Wisely.
And there you have it.
There
Not
it is.
as dramatic as we've
on
seen in the
clock.
previous game, but 727 is at least a time, and so Cave have a shot to tie it up. They've got a hold. Let's take a look at the scores. Oops. Ooh, there we go. All right, go ahead, guys.
Yeah, I think what we saw there, Pootie, dominant Panzer that round, 18 kills, 4,600 damage. Pretty solid round for him. You know, Cave pretty balanced all the way around on their offensive attack. Nothing too dominant sticking out there. But yeah, that's at least they set a time on that, and we can see if they can hold them off. That 7:37 is a bit of a long time on this map, though.
Yeah, absolutely. it seems like once you break in through the service door, once you grab the flag, the momentum is definitely on your side, and it took Cave an awful long time with a lot of pushes before they were even making any grabs on the documents. They did it like we said, 7 minutes and 27 seconds. Not a great time, but it's a time. Turning things around.
When in doubt, just fire the Panzer at your feet. Rocket hop style, right?
You know what? Sometimes it works. Sometimes
in Europe we call that the fro.
Oh, that's right. I've heard that story. The fro. Yeah, full of fro. Let's head into the war room of Rusty here tonight. They are on the Axis push.
Let's
Dial it
check
in,
out.
Sabo. Let's check it out. See what they've got
That's
cooking
good.
here.
No,
Woody.
damn it.
Yeah. I see it. He will
Fault.
jump in.
Better prone the nade on the floor there, in the entrance.
All right, back with Kevin.
I thought that was gonna be
In
clever.
their wall room.
Wasn't
Yeah.
Wow,
Kinda
Kevin
like a
Do
C2.
stupid.
boosted
Unlucky.
by a grenade splash behind him. Launched
Oops.
ahead, shut down.
Coming from
Get it back,
service
guy?
too.
Thompson fire.
One of them in boxes. One boxes.
Black.
I have a striker right here.
He just spawned. Then
Entire team shut down, respawn it.
If you get the
Helga's up.
chance, push south.
Here
Yeah.
they come.
Take attention off us.
Kevin and I are going.
Nice.
There's
I'm
one
gonna
there.
play
Right,
Panzer.
yeah, I know.
Nading. Nading.
There's one low in boxes. He's leaning. He's dead. He's
Looks
good.
like it might have been a
Some
3-3 split.
teammates in the
Islam
boxes.
right
Let's see boxes
there with a
nading.
double
Don't get full
kill.
now, guys. Don't
Taking
get
down
full.
Pooty and Weak.
You might see a flag grab right here.
Got it.
Boom.
Nice.
There it is.
Well
Rusty.
played,
Why
Oxy.
did you
He
get
got it.
Kevin?
There's
that-
Panzer.
Yeah, nice.
And a
I thought the
timeout was
Panzer
called.
Islam.
No, yeah, Islam's Panzer.
Nice.
I think he's
All right,
full.
we'll head out of the war room for now. We've got a timeout situation. Merlin, break it down. What happened?
Well, they got through. I think they're calling Islam full. It looks like he is. And they got the flag. Unfortunately, like 3 seconds after the spawn. So 4 of the Rusty players have spawned back. But at least they got the flag. They just need to hold on to it. The spawn times are pretty similar, if not identical. It looks like they're identical. 1 second difference. So it's really going to be about who can just take control of the North Halls and who can take control of Service Door and so on. And I think Rusty probably have the better guns at the moment, from what I'm seeing on Village.
We had a brief intermission, but now we're back once again into the war room, deep behind enemy lines. Sabo,
Yeah, there was
Rusty,
this one.
please. Rusty.
So he wasn't full. Come to 11.
I didn't have go. Oh.
10 or his foot.
I'm pushing to north as well now.
One full.
One full.
Tracking Oxy. The Aces
Push
spotlight
out the left because I'm gonna strike
on
the
Oxy.
right.
For the moment. Oh, well.
Panzer
Need more
fire.
LTs.
Yeah, I'm going out.
Islam returns with his
Yeah,
own
strike
spotlight.
middle,
Double
they're on
Panzer
top.
kill.
I'm gonna stay.
Oh, there's the shipping halls.
They got
They got
flag.
flags still.
They're captured, so anyone
We have
left
like 2 guys up,
alive
take it easy.
for Rusty
Yeah.
is on their own.
If you can get them on the full or just strike
Artillery.
them, it's probably good. Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
not
we
good.
got
We got
guys.
the flag.
Here we go.
We're gonna get it.
2-man push.
They got a nice
Alright.
little push on top.
This week.
Yeah,
Kevin's
nice,
in a
nice.
good
Yes, okay.
position.
Up. Oh, eat grenade.
mate.
Pineapple to the
The guys
face.
on top, I think.
He's
Nice
run away
save.
from flag.
Here's Kevin.
He's dead.
You're gonna cover south.
I'm gonna get
Oxy?
something.
Oh, look at this. He's going to
Yeah.
call an airstrike right
didn't
here
give
on
the gun.
Allen spawn
Push north.
I'll
Push
stay.
fast.
I'll stay south.
and drops the grenade. Doesn't connect, though. Disappointing.
Aggressive, but
Panzer
it
gets
does
to
not
shoot
pay
in.
off.
Is it 9?
But
Panzer.
Sorry.
it did create a few distractions over here, and it looks like Team Rusty is making a little bit of progress. They're coming out of the base.
Nice out, sir.
On the right side as well.
So
It's
gay
fine, he can't
defense.
get it anymore. Push him.
Up.
Just need to strike them and this.
Watch out for
Yeah,
nades,
trying to-
Panzer. Watch out.
You can go for spawn kill, Kevin. I'll try to strike them.
Okay.
Panzer will be on his wall as usual.
One in
Yeah,
service.
so they know
Nice,
exactly
good.
where Islam
He's dead.
is, and Atarax
Oh, man.
pays the
Another
price.
shot.
The
They're
Panzer
doing
will
up
be
defense.
on his
They're at the
wall
docks.
as usual.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean that wall?
Pooty's on
I'm
his
gonna
way up.
strike in the ladder.
Shooting from south.
And one on
Watch out,
hill.
strike ladder.
Nice. One dead at the long ladder.
Revive me. Please.
Ah,
I'm full.
Okay, we're going to see
Still on
a
hill.
possible document grab coming up the bell
Oh
tower.
fuck, sorry.
No.
Oh, revive me
shot, I
again.
think.
Yeah, he did.
Look at this. Attempted I'm stuck.
Move on the ladder.
He's trying desperately
You
to
can do
revive
it. I
him.
believe in you.
2 in south, Phil.
Look at this.
Oh no. One more try. You can do it.
Come on. Get up there. Get him up.
You can
Get
do
him
it.
up. Get him up. He's trying. I can't do it. Well, it's like the Olympics of
That's
medic
just
action there.
sad.
take time, guys. Push it.
I'm trying.
Ah, fuck's sake. There's one a long ladder.
Sanctity shut
Panda
down.
again on his wall.
Panzer plays in your
Drop down.
spot. Okay.
Yeah,
Lots of guys up.
Is that?
he's super low. Yes.
Is that?
Go up spawn ladder, someone.
Yeah, Weak is going.
Okay, there's
That's
Kevin.
Nice.
Outnumbered. Shot in the back.
Oh my god.
Oh, was alone.
That was
I'm going
Sanctity
up
and
as well.
Darky.
One's a flag.
I'm up, guys.
Nice. One guy south.
We've
Oh,
got team captain Atarax for Rusty up top, having a one-on-one
That's
with
bad.
Darky for control of the documents.
Don't get. Oh, nice.
Darky
Top is
shut
clear.
down.
Yeah, they just want.
And still in
Fuck's
war room,
sake.
their final shot is coming up right here. Islam
Well,
is there,
Panzer
the double kill. Pooty and Kevin, two great
One top,
players to
lieutenant
take
top.
out.
Kill guys dead. You can
Weak
go
one.
on
No,
the
that's
ladder.
two there.
1,
One
3.
guy breach.
Here's
One
Rusty.
They're always gonna
He's in breach now.
Here he comes. It's up to Darky. On defense, he's
Nate.
hiding in the
Oh,
document
God.
room. Boom! There you go. Islam.
Squares away.
One
That is
shot,
not
one
the man
kill.
you want to run into. It could be anyone that climbed that ladder.
Let's push.
Oh my God, it's the Panzer.
Panzer doesn't have a shot.
1 minute warning.
How's south looking?
That's pretty okay. I got the LT, but there's a medic camping me.
Bodies flying
Panzer up.
everywhere.
Islam is up still. He dove on his own nade, but he might have been revived. He got gibbed then. No Panzer at the moment.
Kidding me.
That's the gayest
Fuck's sake.
defense of all time.
No, they don't like
Guys
it.
pushing for
Let's head out of war room,
You hear
Sabo.
the
And we'll take it
frustration.
home. You can hear it.
Yeah, you know, Team Rusty, they keep having really good, solid pushes. They keep coming up. They're making it onto the mid-level of the base. They're making it up to the top level of the base. But by the time they do it, they're already so damaged, and it's down to one individual player for Team Rusty against a defense of 2 or 3 from Team Cave. There's just nothing you can do when you are outnumbered 2 or 3 to 1. And that's what we keep seeing right here. For that reason, they are unable to beat the time of 7:27, and the score now goes up 1-1. We are now tied 1-1 in this Rusty versus Cave match, moving into round number 4. Winner of the next round is going to take the win right here on week 1. Of course, every point counts because each point will work to seed these teams higher in the playoff bracket once we get to that phase.
Man, look at the kills there too, 94 to 91. It doesn't get much closer than that right there. That's
Very even, yeah.
good solid matchup, and I think that's what we predicted, right, from this group when on the group drawings, right? This Group C, where was KIH was the group, the team 1 drawn, but then these other 3 teams were all expected to be pretty close to each other.
I do have an update from the Unity versus National Owners game. Thanks to Faster for giving us that. Score went 3-1. The mixed American, French, Canadian, Russian team of Team Unity beat the National Owners 3-1 just now. That's the latest update from Faster for the Aces
Thank you, Faster.
Alliance Cup.
And we are now underway. The score is tied up, so a very close, chaotic, and somewhat random game here as the Rusty and Cave extravaganza continues tonight. Rusty get another shot. This time it's setting the time as the Axis push here on empty ice. Squaring off against Cave, who have, according to Rusty, the gayest offensive or defense of all time. I don't know if that, Merlin, is what they would like it to be called, but according to them, that's what it is.
It's effective.
They seem to have quite. They seem to have quite good rotation. And it's because they were going on top, and it's generally seen like people who go on top that can't defend on ice. But it worked, and all you have to really do is put an airstrike in the right position, and just Rusty were not doing that. They were not striking them on top. It's too easy for them, pretty much.
Oh, there's a defuse. All right, well, the flag is down and a defuse. I did not see it. Gut, did you have eyes on that?
It was at the wall.
Oh, okay.
It was at the wall, not a big deal at all.
Not the door.
The service door has been breached. The flag is in the control of Axis forces of Team Rusty. They're doing a fine job on their offense. They've got plenty of momentum, and they're making a little bit of progress into the base. I'm watching Oxy right now for Team Rusty. I thought he was going to run straight towards spawn ladder. Decides instead it might be better to walk right out in the open and get himself shot in the face. Not the best plan of action. We're not going to see any documents.
Oh, there was a meeting of the Panzers
We've
right
got
there.
lots of time, though, Warwich. 8 minutes and 10.
All right, good. Go ahead. I missed that action, but track it down for me. What happened?
Oh, it was just the old Panzer handshake right there. Islam and Pooty just ran into each other with nobody else around, and Islam got his off first. Otherwise, I am seeing a whole lot interesting going on here. It seems like
Watch Artstar.
Rusty doing all right. Oh, he is on the Artstar is on the little tier right now.
Oh, yeah, he got hit in.
Get shut down, though. But,
that's with
I
Cave's
see some
defense,
bullets.
too.
No.
Cave's defense is set up properly. This kind of, this old school defense where you can get crossfire on that middle plate and up top as well, where keep a couple guns up top, a couple over on the hill there, and it's hard to bust through that.
Not a whole lot going on right now for the Rusty offense. Well, as I say that, Rusty, I got two members. I got Pooty, Oxy. They're calling for airstrikes up top on mid-level. They run out the door. I think they're still trying to go towards spawn ladder. It's not going to work. Lots of support fire, lots of Panzers going on, and I think that pretty much cleared out the area. We've only got one member of Artstar or of Rusty that I see alive. It's Artstar trying to go up the far ladder. Problem is, he's taking a little bit of fire from afar. And then up top, we've got Islam shooting down on him. It's just, it's slow going. He is going to make it up on top, though, with backup from Weak, a medic. So we got two medics up here. You might just see a little medic train going on towards the documents. Artstar, he's got to revive his teammate, though. That's the problem. Don't let him get gibbed. And he's gone. Artstar's on his own.
Hey, Lasher,
shut down.
Back. Chaos and carnage continues. It's the exchange of the Panzers and the shipping halls, right? It's ineffective offense versus a nasty defense.
Yeah, Rusty is still running with the Panzer. Last round on offense, they ditched the Panzer, I think, really once they got to this stage of the game, so it's interesting. I guess they're going to reverse course and go with the Panzer again.
Oh,
speaking of the
Islam
Panzer, there's
having
triple kill.
A field day. I should just lock the camera in on him and just stay with Islam tonight. The Aces spotlight on Islam. Let's see what else he's got planned. Those are Germans.
And there's another one. One man kill takes Oxy out. Pretty much doing the same thing. I mean, he's following the same strategy of standing in just a couple of key locations. And when he hears the right noise or he hears the right call, he unloads with that Panzerfaust. Right there, he gets himself into some trouble, though. Nice push on the part of Team Rusty over here. We might see some momentum. Pooty walks out the door, calls an airstrike. I don't think it's going to connect with anything, but it might be just enough of a distraction to allow Rusty teammates to work their way up the far tower. How's that push looking? Well, potentially good. I got weak. Panzered in the face. Never mind. Good night.
Well, and of course, right after I said that bit last time, then Pooty did switch to an LT, so they're back to running the 3 lieutenant, 3 medic offense here to try to push through, get some airstrikes on that upper base, and try to clear it out. But not a whole lot of luck so far, and they're about to lose the flag. Homie and CS are down there together.
Well, Team Rusty is just totally outnumbered over here. Every time they make any progress, it's really down to 1 or 2 people. There goes Artstar, single, all alone, walks into the far tower to go up the hand-over-hand ladder. He gets
actually
shot
Atarax
in the back with a Panzer.
Easy to confuse.
That was Atarax, that's right. Atarax. They're very similar names. He actually got revived. He didn't get gibbed over here.
Wait
We're
a
going to
second.
see a grab
We
any
have a
second
grab.
now.
It is now officially
Artstar.
Artstar who's got it, not Atarax, and there it is.
Sanctity shuts both down.
Rocking the FOV-90.
With the return.
Okay.
Wow. That was unexpected. You had two guys on the part of Team Rusty. They finally made progress, grabbed the documents, come around the corner, and they both get shut down by Sanctity, shot in the back. It's like they weren't even expecting it. 3:30 on the clock. There's still time. War room?
A request from Nakji for the Cave War Room. Let's listen to Cave.
Let's do it.
Allied defense. Nakji, our gift to you. Maybe.
Where are they?
They're psychic.
Uh-oh.
Nakji, you've been very bad this Christmas. You don't get anything. Our gift to you has been declined. You get a bag of bull.
He has been busted for cheating like 7 times, so it's bound to happen at some point.
Well, I don't know what's going on there, but I have nothing.
Actually causing the Sabo system to crash.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
We have a grab. All right, hang tight. And return. Never mind.
Yeah, there's dead silence going on. For me.
You have him on mute?
No?
Regardless, at 2:13 remaining.
We may have lost them.
Yeah. It happened. Solar flare.
Well, we still see Rusty making progress, getting up on top. Atarax right here, all alone with the pistol. Grenaded in the face by Sanctity over there. I thought he had a chance, but no. Even Darky was coming up to back up his teammate. 14 Cave, 1:40 on the clock. Gut, I mean, seriously, even if you grab the documents right this second and have a clear run, can you really do it? Is it believable for Team Rusty to set the clock at all right here in round 4?
Well, if they can grab them soon, it's definitely feasible. But I don't know if they really got they got Artstar on the middle tier. He actually takes out CS and Homie.
Ah.
Oh, grenaded right under his
hand over hand right to a grenade, and that is good game. Here's Atarax. Look at that, leaping over buildings to get revives in. Medic of the century
like
here.
Superman.
1
Yeah,
minute
like a full hold.
Oh, eh?
He's dead.
There we go.
All right, got Cave.
Well, there you go. Here's Cave. A couple minutes late.
Strike.
Better late than never.
Alright, we got this, I think.
Hi, guys.
Yeah.
How's
Nice,
it
well
going?
played. At least
They're
it's
not
a draw if
telepathic
we can't
after all.
transmit now.
Of course we can.
Right down to the last 30 seconds. They're still playing hard. Every second counts. God, look at Caves.
You see, if we have
Islam's
some
hands are
position,
about.
it's really good.
Islam's just
really smart.
running amok. All right, Islam, just go have fun.
He's on fire.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Oh shit. What did the
25 kills for Islam
Fire
so far.
truck you, Sabo.
Come on, guys, let's win against these guys.
All right, out of War Room tonight, 3, 2, and 1. There you have it. All right, full hold. Clock is set to 10. Rusty cannot get it done. Here are your scores.
Look at Islam's mad killing spree.
Well, I think
like I said,
the
with
stats reflect exactly how the round went. 10 minute hold. It's going to be very one-sided for the Allies. And Islam was dominating. They were making it very easy for him. They were being very slow in north, just grouping a lot. But he has to hit the shots, and he still did. And you know, it's nearly 7k damage. He could hit 10k by the end of the round, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Give a couple shout-outs here very quickly. A couple more followers. Mumbo Jumbo, thank you for following the stream, and Hoffner2K. So great to have you as part of the Axis Army as we gear up and waiting on the
Mumbo
final
Jumbo.
3. Yes, Mumbo Jumbo. Waiting on 2, and then we will be underway. So what happens? What happens here, Merlin? Let me ask you this. Let's just make sure we all have our goats in a row, as it were. So Rusty have set no time. Obviously, if Cave beat that time, then they win 2-1. What happens if we get another full hold? Does it just end as a 1-1 tie? No deciders at this point?
Yeah, 1-1 tie.
Okay.
The point system is quite weird as well. It would be no decider, but the point system is pretty weird. Like, no matter what, Rusty have got 1 point in the group now. So all they're doing is trying to deny a point for Cave, because you get a point for every round you win in the group stage, seemingly.
And those
so
points
this was
will
obviously very
determine...
good for, yeah, you know, just who's second and who's third in the group currently.
But
no matter what happens in this game,
is it possible for us to walk out of here, to hang up our hats and our panzers, and say the game was a tie?
Yeah, 100% after this half round.
I have never, in years of casting Wolf, ever shoutcasted a tie. So there you have it. Will it happen? Remains to be seen. The game is on, and we've got 9:31 on the clock. I'm excited. This could be history in the making for me. Thousands of games beneath my belt, and I've never seen a tie. All right, Sabo on the call then. We'll hand it back to Gut. Here we go.
Well, it's not looking like a tie, Warwich. I'm seeing Team Cave making a very aggressive push. They've grabbed the flag, they've planted the dynamite on the service door, and they're rushing out towards the little outside spot, the hill of death, Sniper Hill. No, because they have the flag, they're all going to go ahead and hill out and go for a fresh spawn inside the shipping hallways and push, well, which way? Through the service door. One-on-one Panzer kills over there. Battle of the Panzers. Pooty and Islam taking each other out, so that could be a game changer right there for the offensive push. If you don't have a defensive Panzer out, then it's going to help you out for sure, Warwich. That was kind of slow going. Gut, I don't know.
Yeah,
what are you seeing out there?
Yeah, there was nothing there. I mean, the same kind of story again. They moved kind of slow and methodically through the service halls, and then just couldn't get the kills when they got up top there.
Yeah.
And Rusty holding it down well, and they're just kind of set up back in the normal D. But at least the good thing for Cave, though, is that they did get the flag really quickly, and now they've got the full, you know, they've got over 8 minutes now to try to make a push up to those docks.
High praise and channel from Junkie saying Islam is the best Panzer in Wolf. Merlin, I get the feeling you do not agree with that assessment. He's certainly very good.
He's good. He's good. He's Panzer for a long time, but I think Junkie's being rather sarcastic.
Oh, look at that. Pooty saying hello to Osiris, Homie, and Sanctity. Hi. Eat 3-man kill. Out of here. So what you're saying, Merlin, is I'm being trolled again? Is that trolled by...
A little bit, maybe.
Okay, well. There you have it.
Well, notice Team Rusty has really taken the offensive over here. They've recaptured the forward spawn flag, forcing Team Cave to be back. Boom, there's another one-man Panzer kill by Pooty. I'm just keeping my camera locked right on this guy. He's finally kills out, running out of ammo. It's ugly stuff. Look, Team Rusty. They've forced Team Cave all the way back towards Helga's hut. Now they're calling airstrikes all over outside, and they've taken the fight straight to them. Not a position you want to be in, especially when the score is tied.
Yep.
If Cave wants a victory, they've really got to push through this right now.
Let's do double war room. Let's start with Cave for a couple minutes, and then we'll flip it. So here is the push. Here we go.
Indeed, guys, we just need to give them through.
We got a pretty good, nice phone to Gip and get him full. We should be able to do this, guys. Come on.
Watch out, watch out.
Huh. So this is it, huh, Sabo? This is the last of their war room?
Go flag, guys. Flag, go inside.
I think Kevin
Our field battery is ticking down 1% on the field battery for Cave.
Get it, come on.
All right.
Nice.
That's it.
One outside north somewhere.
Who's going south? I'm going south.
You and Osiris normally?
Yeah, I am south already.
Artillery.
Panzer shots. They must be really weak. Okay, they're not.
One at service, Lieutenant.
I got really aggressive.
Pushing
There's an LT running to you. It's Kevin outside.
Back from north, he will arrive there.
I cannot find Cave. They're just dead. Every time I try. There we go.
Oh! This guy
Full at least, he's full at
fucking
least.
lucky, man.
He's full.
Get the flag, Darky, can you?
Guys, we need to push more north. They are all in south.
Spencer. Yeah.
Oh man.
Darky?
One man killed.
Better switch to north, alright?
Battle
Stay
for the
medic.
flag.
One
Oh.
at flag. Go to flag. Go to flag. Get the flag.
Oh, fuck,
There
he
it
got
is.
me.
Get
Allies
the
win
flag.
the
Get the
battle.
flag. It's clear.
Okay, guys, now organize this. We got 5 minutes left. Come
But
on.
cave
Heard me,
spawns.
Darky. Going
I'm
north.
going north.
They time it
Go, go,
perfect.
the
I go
opposite.
south.
Sorry.
5 north, 1 south, go. And Panzer there at the end of the stairs at service.
Wait, what? Am I supposed to go north or south?
You were supposed
there's
to go
like holes.
south,
That's
you can
bad.
south, and
Okay.
I will go north as an LT.
Alright. I'm
Oh,
at 2
okay, sorry.
south.
One on the hill. Dead on the hill.
But they're spawning now,
They're
right?
spawning, they're spawning.
Yeah. Hold north, homie. Don't zap you. Hold. So we can go there.
Oh, fuck.
Panzer full,
I'm
Panzer
dead,
full,
I'm dead.
Panzer full.
Okay, we can come north.
I'll tell you. One is going south.
Homie unleashed.
We are
Like,
inside north.
homie, no.
One
Oh,
on, the,
all right, go.
on the top of the thing.
Unleash
Fuck,
the man.
one's
Let him
taking
go.
One at the ramp.
He's off his
2 at the
chain.
ramps.
Oh, cave.
One main
Homies
gate.
down to 10 health.
Don't zap,
Shot in the
don't
back.
zap, we don't have flag. Aye.
I can be revived.
One at door. 3.
Come
Okay,
on,
guys,
guys. full
let's
minutes.
do south rushes.
There's one
Yeah.
full at least, yeah.
All right, you
Yes,
ready to
let's do
flip
south
it?
rush.
Let's
not
flip
full.
it.
Let's
Over to
do it.
Rusty.
We
Allied
can get him
defense
full
time.
once.
Audible. Here we go.
Go as aggressive as
It's
you
defense
You are
now.
going south. They blocked my airstrike.
Yeah, but a shot then. You didn't plant it good. One in box room.
2 south. One is going through south already. I got him.
Okay, how many of
Got
us?
him.
8?
Two south. 2 going through south. I got one. One is still on top. He's gonna jump.
Focus north. Focus north.
Yeah, we're
guys.
north. Hey, mid
One
platform.
breach. One breach.
Going for a lot
Still
of shots.
breach. He's going corner. He's going on. Who are going around the corner? There. Gate now. Who
Wait,
at
one
gate?
corner still.
3 at gate.
Nice.
Careful when you spawn. No, it's still
Okay,
one. I
there it
think.
is.
One is stable. We're 3
I
minutes
think
away
it
from the
revives up
tie.
here. He's naded my body.
Oh god.
He missed it though.
Oh my god, weak.
Careful, weak.
Weak.
Oh my god, what
Rare
a
miss from
Oh
Pooty.
man.
It's never mind.
I'm going north. Weak yourself.
Weak recaps.
One coming up to middle.
I finally got a nice push coming in
spawners.
from the
Unlucky in middle.
cave.
One
Yeah,
did the
it's
jump as well.
Guys,
Three
guys
long
are
left.
going
Dogs
top
now.
Put an Ati. A second.
Darky's gonna grab the flag.
Nice.
There it
Skip.
is.
No, I don't think so. But they're not chasing.
They are still. Yeah, they're under.
Careful of their panzer.
Hang tight, hang
Kevin, let-
tight, hang tight. Let's flip it. Back to Cave. We've got to take a listen. Cave, you've got 1%. Well, never mind. We'll listen
I
to them
think they're
till they
gone.
die. Oh, they're gone.
Yeah.
Bye, Cave. We,
I think they're gone.
we've
1% on
enjoyed
the
you.
battery.
We've enjoyed your war room coverage.
Sayonara, Cave.
All right, Merlin, take us home here.
I
Give us
saw
a
Brief's grab.
go ahead, Merlin. Give us a quick rundown here on the final 2. So in 2 minutes, if nothing happens, then we have a tie.
We have a tie. Both teams get 1 point each because they've got 1 round each. And KH will be very happy with that because they've got 4 points in the group stage already. And knowing that if they win the next game by 3 rounds, they should qualify in first place no matter what. And they only have to win 3 more rounds in the group stage to qualify first.
Oh.
Here comes
'Cause,
Homie.
yeah, they are going up actually. Oh, massive art.
Oh, that's the way you do it.
Was Homie right there. Okay.
Oxy drops it on Homie's lap.
However, Darky is up. He's alive. And we are coming up on the 1-minute warning here. So will Darky try? Yeah, he'll be ill-advised. I mean, look at that defense that's set up. A 3-man defense on the upper tier. And yes, he's just going to be shut down. Here's that 1-minute warning cut. Take us home.
He's gone.
Yep, I think it's time for the first time you've ever heard some a group of Americans on here say, "Whoa, great, a tie!" For the first time ever, we have a tie.
Hey, it's
Got a 4-man defense.
But yeah, it was a well played match. I think it was fun to watch. I mean, both these teams, as they both said, they you know, one of them is called Rusty, and the other one said that they haven't practiced very much either, and they
Yeah,
both had pretty
exactly.
solid defenses for it, but probably need to work on the offense a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's I don't know. Gut, you tell me. It feels like it's easier to play on defense because you can basically hang back and react to what the other team is doing instead of having to be proactive and jumping into it. And I think that's part of the reason we saw such an even game and a tie. It's
Well,
1-1 now.
I've got to savor the moment. It's years of shoutcasting Wolfen 3, 2-1, ladies and gentlemen. We have our first tie ever in the history for me of Return to Castle Wolfenstein. 1-1 for me. Yes, I'm excited. Mark this in the history books. That was an amazing game. 1-1 is your final score as the teams disconnect. And we're going to head back to the war room to break it all down for you. Merlin, I know you're going to help me out with the stats here in a moment. Congratulations to both teams. In fact, let's go ahead and pull up the brackets here real quick. So we'll leave the war room, the Asus war room, behind for just a moment. Oh my God, what happened to my browser? All right, here it is. Boop, 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 boop. Chrome crashed.
Stats are in my comment.
Okay. All right.
There is a small bug with the name.
Perfect.
It does look like there's quite a bug with a couple of the names.
Okay.
That's what happens when you use too many color changes and stuff. But one of those is Homie and one of those is Islam.
All right, so let me change the music here so we don't have to listen to this the entire time. Let's all pull up the stats and we're going to break it down for you. Unfortunately, we did not have stats for the last game. So here we have it for Rusty and Cave. Sabo, let's take a look at the players. Go ahead and break it down for us.
Well, Merlinator, maybe you can break this down a little bit. Looks like Team Cave were missing a couple of members of their team. What happened? Did the stats just not record these guys?
If they have like too many color changes in their name,
it just dumps them.
Too many digits, it just dumps them
All
pretty
right.
much. Yeah. The damage given and the damage received is still accurate. The bottom guy is Islam, and the one above him is Homie.
Interesting thing taking a look at these guys. Team Rusty, I know that the score was tied 1. The score was tied 1-1 over here, super even. But now looking at the statistics, I'm seeing kill efficiencies mostly in the green for Team Rusty. Total team was 1.11 for Rusty. Total kill efficiency in the red, 0.81 total for everybody, and 0.81 average for Team Cave. So clearly Team Rusty, even though they tied the score, eked out slightly ahead, and I think that that's not what anybody really would have been expecting going into this. The money seemed to be on Team Cave taking the win in this one. Maybe Rusty doing a little bit better job.
Now we have 2 sets of stats to go over.
Yeah, pretty much.
It looks like Playa has linked the stats for the other match, so we'll go over both here very quickly for you. So again, it is a tied game, and you can see the stats right here. Let's take a look. Sabo, at the main awards, the Terminator Award is going to be going towards, or to Kevin, for a killing efficiency of 1.45. And then Kevin as well picking up the Slaughterhouse Award with a total of 94 kills. And I think we saw that, Sabo. Kevin was on fire. He was unleashed. Kevin Unchained. Not Django. It's Kevin. He's unchained.
Yeah, Kevin was absolutely on fire. I mean, I know we spent a lot of time talking about Islam because he was unloading those massive Panzer kills over there. But you got to keep in mind, as far as the killing efficiency goes, the Panzer's job is to unload with the Panzer. And once you are out of it, or you're no longer in a good position, you're going to go ahead and self-kill and suicide. That just hurts your efficiency. That's expected. But Kevin, it seemed like this guy was absolutely untouchable in a 2-on-1. I'd put my money on Kevin any day, and especially on Village. As I think you're the one that called it, where he just kept walking around in a circle like he's playing in a pub server, and just dominating anybody he ran into, terrorizing Team Cave. 94 kills. That's incredible in
also
a single game right there.
The
so,
master of the MP40 as well. So there you have it. Those are your stats. We'll scroll down here very quickly. MP40 is always the weapon of choice as far as the favorite weapon, even over the Thompson. I see that time and time again. So there we go.
And even the Sten.
Oh yeah.
Wait, it's because LTs will always pick up the MP40 over the Thompson.
So there you have it.
You might want to refresh the brackets page.
Okay.
Because the groups have been updated.
All right, so let's take a look here. Group 1, Malman as admin. I Don't Give a Fire Truck now have 4 points to the 3 points of Raw, and then IT with their 1. So Fire Truck in a surprise lead. Very interesting. We're going to, I guess, break down all these groups here as we go. But first, before we do that, we got to keep the segues going. Let's head back in time. And let's take a look at the stats for our first game, Raw versus IT. So if you guys can load that up, we'll do that. Then we'll look at the brackets. So here we go, Raw versus IT, the first game that we did. Gut, do you have these fired up?
Yeah, well, I'm just watching from from the stream. But yeah, I mean, it looks like pretty much what we would expect from that. I mean, you know, IT had that great first round, and really, you know, you look at these stats like this, and you would assume you'd say, well, it was a 4-0, but it was 3-1, you know. And so I mean, you look at the stats, you know, IT has to look at it and be pretty happy that they pulled out a round and a point for the group stage.
All positive right here, Sabo. Straight down. Look at Raw, just straight down.
Wow, yeah.
Positive in the green, and then you have IT
not just
all in the negative, unfortunately for them.
Well, it's not just in the negatives over here. Look at Playa himself with a kill efficiency of 2.23. That's absolutely incredible, leading his team by a long shot. Good Lord, yeah. Team Raw was absolutely on fire. Very positive damage efficiencies all around. Top killer right there was Mirage, again, a Team Raw player with a total of 60 kills. That's actually kind of interesting because you've got these huge powerhouse teams, Team Raw and Team IT, who did a very impressive job in the first match. The top scorer was Mirage with 60 kills, and we see Rusty Kevin rocking it with 94 kills. Kevin just absolutely on fire. I know the conditions of the games were a little bit different, but it really says something about how Kevin played for Team Rusty.
IT not as strong in this match as they were in the KIH show match, but it's far from over for them, and they will get themselves 1 point. Let's take a look here at the main awards. Terminator to Playa for a killing efficiency of 2.23, and Slaughterhouse to Mirage with a total of 60 kills. Sly Fox to Playa. I'm just scrolling down here very quickly. Weapon awards, Master of the MP40 to Bully. The Master of the Stin. There we go. All right, there's Mirage for 1 frag with a Stin. I remember. I saw it on MP Beach. There you got 1 kill with it.
Oh, very nice.
A Stin.
Now, I'm actually kind of interested about this because we've seen a little bit of commentary in the channel about...
Good night, Toxic Girl.
Good night. About Islam as perhaps the best Panzer over here. Interesting thing is, though, if you look at the weapon awards for this past game, Rusty Pooty made a total of 58 frags with the Panzer. He actually did better than Islam over here, and I'm going to compare that to the Team Raw versus IT Panzer. That was Fro with a total of 40 frags over there. So Pooty actually dominated in terms of total number of Panzer kills. Another interesting comparison between the two games that we're seeing.
I love these stats. They make our lives so much
Islam wasn't
interesting.
I know. Considering that
I think
Islam
you'll find,
wasn't
though,
in charge.
Islam's Panzer stats weren't recorded on the stats.
Well, Islam...
Are you serious?
Just because of his name.
Gotta change your name, buddy. Keep it Islam, just change the color.
Oh, right? That's terrible.
What a shame. What a shame.
He probably did get more frags with the Panzer.
Yeah, you're right. It's not even showing up.
I think he would have probably gotten what?
He's up here.
He probably would have gotten close to about 80 Panzer frag.
Losing control.
Yeah.
All right.
Boy, I'd really like to see that number. Very, exactly to see how well he did, because he was lighting up the console all over the place.
So let's, moving away from stats, take a look here. This is going to be Merlin's speciality. Let's take a look at Group 1, Malman as admin. How are things looking? We see that I Don't Give a Fire Truck. Surprising for the moment. This may not remain this way, but they have the lead with 4. Raw 3, we expected that. IT 1. Your thoughts about how this group is shaping up?
I think I have to be a little bit surprised that Raw dropped a round. I wouldn't have thought they would have dropped a round in the group stage. Really, I mean, they should be the dominant team. I know IT beat KH in the show match, but I don't know. I just think that they really should have won all 4 rounds. Really, I didn't actually see the game, so I don't know what happened there.
Well, keep in mind earlier we actually talked to I think it was Bully, and he said that Team IT actually did beat Team Raw in a practice session. I know it's just practice, but they actually were able to beat Team Raw once in practice. Yeah, which is
if
it
a
says
team beats
quite
you
a
in
lot.
prac, if a team beats you in prac, then you should be taking them more seriously and aim to dominate them even more. I mean,
yeah, absolutely.
If anything.